I'm recording now.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right.
Pass by real quick.
Looks like we are recording. Did you start recording already?
Yeah, I started recording. All right, let me just go down real quick.
Let me start
All right.
recording. This is the start of the recording, so I can match the audio.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
It's recording. All right, what's going on, everyone? I'm your typical host, Angel Carrillo, on the Typical Podcast, and I'm here joined by Angel and Bayo, the Simple Tones.
And Johnny.
What did I
You
say?
said
Angel and Bayo.
I thought I said. Oh, my bad, dude. Angel and Johnny.
No restarts, no
Yeah,
restarts.
This is a
restarts.
podcast.
We're
this is a
good.
podcast. What's your last name? Because I never got your last name.
Valenzuela.
Okay, yeah. I can't say that shit, but just Johnny. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I can't wait for the. Yeah, I've been waiting for this for a while. How you guys been?
Pretty good. You?
Pretty good. Honestly, pretty good.
What about you? How have you been?
Just going to school, just recording in here, man. Music,
No, it's so good. don't
Drinking
worry.
water and shit, you know?
drinking water,
Oh.
breathing.
Censor that out.
All right, I just need to make two announcements. So one of them is we are on Spotify now. And we are on the Apple Podcast, I believe. So if you want to check it out, if you're an audio listener and you're in traffic and shit, just fucking. I do that
Oh,
shit.
Did you cuss right away?
I don't. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if you just want to check it out. We are on Spotify now, Apple Podcasts as well, and much more. So if you guys want to check it out,
I already cussed,
Yeah.
so.
it doesn't matter. Anyways, well, also one little announcement too. My nephew was born yesterday, so welcome to the world, Demir. Yes, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
No, all right. Now let's get back to the real show. I'm here joined by the Simple Tones, and yeah, okay, what's it called? So the Simple Tones.
What about him? You just want to
All
like.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay,
Let's just
so-
start. No, hold on. I guess I'll go just introduction.
for
just
sure.
like so.
Go ahead.
You and I met in
High school.
Yeah, in high school.
Senior year.
What exactly? Like when exactly? Because I honestly have no memory of when exactly we started to talk.
Well, I
at all.
do.
You do?
I do.
don't.
I know
What the
everything.
fuck? I don't. Okay.
Well, I don't know
go ahead.
everything.
No,
I
take it
remember.
off.
So, we had the same English class in the last senior year.
Yeah.
I had seen you around, you know, but like I didn't know your name and stuff. And like I'm pretty good with faces, just not with names.
Yeah.
So like, we had I can't say her name, a teacher.
Yeah. You,
It's not
if you
sure.
want. If you want.
Ronco, just
Yeah,
Ronco for
okay,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say her whole name.
Okay.
We just call her Ronco, and we had her at the same time, and like we just
But I
that's
feel
when
like we
started-
talked before that. Otherwise, I would have remembered that.
because we probably talked like a few times like around the school maybe like just like casual stuff like
Yeah.
oh hey man or like you know, but aside from that we didn't like actually talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until
That's true.
senior
That's
year.
true. That's true.
Because I mean I know in freshman year I talked to a lot of people and I didn't remember like
Yeah.
afterwards, but like maybe that's probably when like
Yeah.
you remember talking to me. But aside from that, yeah, we mainly like befriended each other, you know, in like senior year.
Yeah.
That's when
pretty
it all
true.
began.
I know. I feel like didn't I not have you in drama class for a good like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I fucking remember.
First year.
Yeah. I remember it was. Yeah.
The
but
only
then-
good year of drama class.
Yeah, dude. And I remember. Yeah. So we had I believe we had drama. Yeah. We had drama together for half a semester, and I left because it was kind of boring. And it was just like, yeah, it was whatever's. Anyways, so when did you guys actually start? Just the Simpleton, just start off real quick.
That's a long story, man.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
Oh,
but-
actually, no, actually, I'll ask the next question after. But no, go ahead.
Oh no, it's not too long.
Well, we
So-
met when I was a freshman year.
Yeah, he was a freshman. I was a sophomore. And I was just chilling with my friends one day.
Yeah.
And he was in drama, right?
Yeah.
So I was just chilling with my friends in a circle one day. We used to hang out by this tree, like at the edge of the school.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it. It's like the big tree, like right next to the parking lot. That was like our spot, like every day. Me and
Oh, for real?
me and some friends, Memo, Isaac. I don't know if you know them. Probably don't.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, but what's it called? And then he just came. He was trying to sell those tickets for the drama play. It was the funniest thing ever. And then I was like, he saw like I had my guitar. Like I saw his. I was like, hey bro, can I see your guitar? And we just started like, and he asked to see mine. You know, it was like an exchange.
Yeah.
And like after that, we just like hit it off. You know, started jamming and stuff, and hanging. You know,
And
we adopted him like a little bit into our group. You know, like we would hang out sometimes.
yeah.
And then we just kept on like jamming out, me and him and stuff, like with our guitars. like after school or whatever.
So
or
first
during
it started
lunch.
off in school, right?
Yeah, and then eventually, you know how they have those assemblies where they talk about like, oh, we're a condom, or like you're gonna
Oh yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
get like an STD.
Yeah.
And
Safe
then-
sex.
And then me and him went to that. Like, I mean, everyone went to that, but like it was during lunch or right before lunch.
Yeah.
And then we got out of the assembly, like, and and like, and we were like, bro, we should like start a band. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah, I'm just making
Yeah,
sure
like right after
everything's
the,
correct.
the
Right
sex
after.
assembly, we're like, we should start a band.
And then we should name it the Abstinence, dude.
I think I remember that.
Like abstinence,
yeah,
like
I remember you guys were called that.
yeah.
Didn't you guys go through
And
like
the logo was sick as fuck. We don't talk about the second name because no one cared about that.
What was it?
It was just
The
the
squares.
squares.
The squares?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't talk about the
That's
squares.
not, you don't talk about that shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just
Alright,
kidding.
alright.
Delete that.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
make
just
sure. I'll
kidding.
make sure I did it right.
I'm
after.
just kidding. No, but what's it called? Yeah, and then it was funny because we like we would I had a teacher in 11th grade. It was like in that year that we started doing that. And I don't know if you remember Loper.
Yeah,
he was pretty cool.
Mr. Loper.
Yeah,
so,
like the
okay.
old dude.
Okay, yeah.
Looks like David Bowie anyway.
Yeah,
He,
yeah,
like-
yeah.
He like would let us be in like his room at lunch and like practice. And
Oh shoot.
that's where and he got a bass at that time.
Yeah.
So we wrote this song. Actually, it's called February 4th. Well, he wrote it mostly. I just like played along with it.
Yeah.
And it was called February 14th. And you know, it fit with our theme pretty well. You know, the abstinence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recall you guys. I have it around here. I'm pretty sure I do. You guys made the CDs, right?
Oh no, that's not. That I mean, oh, you still have the CD?
I have it somewhere on the house. I
No,
know
it's
I do.
fine. You don't have to have it right now.
I wish I could have put it on like, yo,
we'll get to,
y'all
we'll get to that
remember?
part of the story right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
But anyways, so, and then you know I started like the video. We recorded ourselves playing it, and I
Okay.
showed the video to my friends. They were like, "Oh, that's pretty sick, man," you know. And we were like, "Oh, thanks." Like I showed it to my friends. I don't know if he showed it to his friends, but yeah, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I showed it to Oscar. He liked it. I showed it to like everyone that was in
Oscar,
culinary
the
with
one
me.
that was on the podcast,
Yep,
right?
that
Okay,
Oscar.
Okay.
Yeah, I've known him since middle school. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
But
funny.
anyway.
I was just gonna say, it's funny how like everyone that's been on the, I think we all know each other, just
Pretty
like,
much somehow, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then you know that was that, and then we just kept on like jamming and stuff, and then eventually one day he invited me to a concert. It was by the Beach Boys, and then we went.
Aren't they? Because
They're pretty old. They're from the '60s.
Yeah, right. Okay. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. And then after that, I had gone to. Oh, wait, no, I'm skipping something. I'm skipping Matt, huh?
You
I'm
skipped
skipping
a
Matt.
bunch of-
I'm skipping Matt, huh?
You're telling the
Well,
whole
that's
story.
what- whole
honestly,
era, that's
it's
a
like
whole
whatever.
era.
It's like whatever you
I'm
can recall.
trying to keep as accurate as possible, but I can't. I'm sorry. I remember everything, just not in the right order, probably. No, yeah. Before that, rewind. So
Alright, go ahead.
between February 14th and the concert, I got him band in my senior year. You know, me and him, we still played together and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there, I freaking man, I would play guitar like during lunch, like I just practiced there. And then Matt was there. Matt is this dude.
Yeah.
He's kind of. He's not the most gifted person in the world.
So for full disclosure, I think because Matt, you would just say Matt was in it, like Matt was in the
Yeah.
band for a good,
Yeah.
I would say a couple months.
A good year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good year, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Probably
Shit.
more than a year.
Well,
Yeah.
more than a year.
And
Well,
he-
anyway.
And you would like, he would say he was a drummer, right?
Yeah, he's a drummer. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna explain that right now, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine.
go ahead.
It's fine. Spoilers.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I met him there. He was like, bro, let's jam. Like, hey, bro, let's make a band, bro. And like, and then I brought Johnny one day in because like I was like, okay, sure, let's see if this guy's like good or anything. And you know,
Yeah.
he wasn't the best, you know,
No,
like
but here's
at all.
the thing. Like,
But yeah, go ahead.
like he would always like point to me and be like, "You see how that guy plays? Let's never get a guy who plays like that."
Yeah.
And a few months later, he was our drummer.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh? Yeah, I did see.
Yeah, you would talk to us about him
Yeah,
all the time. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, because it was true.
Yeah.
But then later
But I
on,
mean,
you guys
then-
got him.
we just surrendered. We were like, you know what, this is the best we're gonna get.
Yeah.
like, in this
Oh my
school
God,
anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we tried teaching a friend of ours drums, but Memo, and then,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and he just couldn't hang.
Just probably not that passionate.
He just didn't. Yeah. He
Yeah.
could do it. He could do it.
Yeah.
Like he could try to learn, but like he just.
It's
yeah.
probably just, it just comes down to passion. He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wasn't like the most passionate about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know it's fine. But anyway, so we got Matt and stuff, right? And then you know how band rooms in high schools usually have like a rehearsal, like a little practice room for like
Yeah.
you to play like your trumpet or whatever.
Yeah, I recall. Yeah.
Well, they let us practice in there because they had like 2 amps, like one amp that we used, like me and him for bass and guitar,
Mhm.
because they had a bass there and they had a drum set, like they had everything, just not like mics or PA or anything.
Yeah,
so it was
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
ass.
no, I recall.
But and we were just all in that room and it was like disgustingly like cramped, but we managed to practice in there, and you know we perfected our craft. And eventually something happened. I don't remember what happened. Oh yeah, we just kept on rehearsing Beatles songs and we were like, bro, we don't want to play Beatles songs. So John, I don't know if we kicked him out or he left for like a good like month or so.
I just kind of stopped coming.
Yeah, he just stopped coming.
Cause I wanted
Yeah,
to play Beatles.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, he just stopped
Yeah.
coming. Anyway, sorry, it's like it cracks me up because it's like
don't worry about it.
I'm remembering all this shit. But he was and we got this dude called Pablo in the meantime.
to be the
Apologies to Pablo because his girlfriend broke up with him after that. But I hope he doesn't watch this because you know I don't want him to remember. I don't want him to remember. You know.
Probably not, but
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So and then you know he wasn't too advanced either. So eventually we were like shit. And then the day of the coffee house came. It's the coffee house, by the way, is an event each semester that the school would have. That they would invite people to
it would
like.
kind of be essentially
Like a talent show,
a talent
pretty
show
much.
pretty much,
Yeah.
which was
Just no one wins though. It's
Yeah.
Just a talent show.
Well, I don't think anyone at a
It's-
talent
it
show
was just-
technically
It was
wins.
just for the Magic Dudes to get money.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
on the
was
low key,
true.
The only ones who win is match.
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty much. But anyway.
It's fine though. Everyone gets to enjoy it. It's whatever. It's like
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
Anyway, so then we'd show up on the day of, and like we thought Pablo had practiced and he didn't, and it was like, or he just didn't get it enough.
Right.
And then Johnny was there at just coincidence because he was also playing some songs there, which he hadn't done before. Which I was like, oh shit, you know. But like, it was funny because we were just like, we just asked him, me and Matt, we were like, bro, can you play with us?
Yeah.
Because we were like, crap, you know, because we could
Oh,
have
so
played.
you guys played on the talent show, but it was only gonna be.
Me and Matt, because Pablo like kind of he brought his bass, but like,
Oh, so
he wasn't doing too fantastic.
so then
you know?
you were kind of like the lifesaver, kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah,
kind of.
pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna deny it, bro.
Yeah.
It's the truth. I'm not gonna
Okay.
be. I'm not gonna lie here, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, or at least I'm gonna try not to. You know, I don't want to get anything back. You know, because he
Mhm.
probably remembers some stuff that I don't, or just some stuff better than I do.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, you know, we went outside. Like it was like late. Like it was like 7 p.m. I think.
Yeah.
And like we're just practicing, like teaching him all the songs and stuff, which weren't even that great, by the way. It was cringy, honestly. Don't watch the videos on YouTube. They're on. I'm gonna probably delete them before anyone watches them. But
Don't delete the Day
I'm not
Tripper
gonna.
video.
Okay, fine. I won't delete them, but don't watch them.
No,
Yeah.
delete all of them, just not the Day Tripper.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna leave that because that one actually came out decent.
So now I just have a like, would you guys consider the Simple Tones for now just like do you guys want to expand later, like find more people in it?
We are working on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know.
I mean, I
like-
would assume, yeah.
Yeah. So
Here's
that's
the
why.
thing, we have like 2
let me
bands.
let me get the. Oh yeah.
Because basically,
Okay.
he has his stuff.
Yeah. And then he has his
And
stuff.
then I have my stuff, so
Oh,
we're 2
okay,
bands.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've heard your so, and I'm.
You know, you
have
haven't
have
heard
you
his
posted
stuff.
anything?
No, he
No,
hasn't.
not
Not
yet.
yet.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But he will.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm registering the songs.
He registered the songs.
He just kind of skipped over that.
Yeah.
So if you want to steal the songs, they're up for grabs.
Nah, they're protected by natural rights. I'm taking business class now, so
But
I know what it's.
but for now, you guys would just say like you two are the Simple Tones, right? That's how
Technically,
you would title
like,
it.
At
Right?
least
Yeah.
in this side of the border,
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since you guys are doing your individual work, do you guys?
No, it's like that's the thing. The Simpletons is like technically like just my songs on there. If
But you guys both work on it, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
On the
when-
recordings.
Yeah, we
yeah.
both work on it together.
I do most of the things on the
This is-
recordings.
Okay. I mean, I play instruments, but he like sets up all the mics and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Well, we play guitar.
he just does the production. Well, I mean, I played bass on the last one.
Okay.
He doesn't want to let me play anything.
Yeah. How many songs on
On
songs?
Spotify,
Yeah,
It's
believe
just
it's
4 so far?
Yeah, I believe 4.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
2 of them are like old ones, like the first, like this one called Sea Breeze, right?
There
And
you
that's
go.
when I recorded with Matt.
Sea Breeze.
Yeah, you haven't heard it probably.
No, I think I did. I think I
You probably heard all of them because it's just 4 songs. I mean,
Yeah, I heard it today. I
it
forgot
doesn't
the other
cost you
ones.
much to listen to all of them. You're right there.
Yeah.
You know.
They're pretty good.
No, well, anyway, let's not get too sidetracked because I'm trying to finish the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, so that day, you know, he played with us. You know, I mean, they clapped more that time than the recent one. So
Oh, in the
maybe we did something right that one that we didn't do this time. We probably just practiced, you know.
We did
Yeah.
more Beatles songs.
In the
Like,
talent show,
we played
right?
one Beatles song, the same one we played this time.
Yeah, we
They
actually.
did, they did clap for that one though. That's probably
well,
the
actually,
one.
that's why we played most of the same songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not really though.
Yeah.
We played the only one we played again was the Day Tripper one.
And Tequila.
Yeah, and Tequila, that was it though. That's the one everyone went nuts for, cause you know, cause like the teacher that runs it, you know, he plays that song himself, so we took it from him, and he's like, he probably got salty because of that, and they just, you know,
Yeah, dude.
cause you know, I mean, oh, you guys got a full band, and like with a full like at least the basic instrumentation, like, and I'm just like a teacher that happens to have like a pretty decent guitar, that's costs more than yours. And I just know how to play 3 chords on it, but it's fine.
I feel like he's
You
just
know?
like flexing, just flexing.
He's
We're just-
overcompensating.
He's overcompensating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we had some decent stuff, you know. I mean, but like anyway. So we played, and then you know we
What
went
year-
home.
what
We had,
year-
we had
what-
Denny's afterwards. It was
What
pretty
year
cool.
is this?
That year was 2017.
So
right?
This
Yeah.
is junior year.
Junior,
I'm
my
gonna-
junior year, his sophomore year.
No, it was my junior year and your senior year.
Yeah. that's-
Oh yeah, it was my senior year. I'm
Yeah.
getting mixed up, and it was his junior year.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then after that, we like, then after that was a concert, and then we recorded what is known as the Forbidden Album. It's called Manhood.
Oh, I think
That's the
yo.
CD we gave you, cause I fucking burned all the CDs of it.
What? Why?
No, like I burned you.
Oh,
that's
I
what it's
think
called.
I think meant like burn, like you were
No, no,
ashamed
no.
of them,
Yeah,
like
you bur-
that's
no.
what he said. Like, oh, like nobody
No,
can hear this.
That's what it's called when you put the songs
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
CD.
yeah,
I know,
recall,
it's
I
fine.
recall.
It's fine.
Anyways,
You don't have to know everything.
yeah.
Anyway, so then after that, you know, we released it on Bandcamp for like $7, and then we sold the CDs like at the same price. I think cheaper maybe.
What is? I've heard that. What is?
It's
Bandcamp?
a streaming like Spotify.
Oh, okay. Oh, and like SoundCloud and all that. Stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was it was a slight success.
Okay.
Not the greatest thing ever, but mostly because of it was mostly my fault because you know he had some decent like really good songs on it. I just had like one good song on it.
Yeah.
And it was like half and half, sort of like the album, like half his songs and half mine. It was pretty messy. I'd say mine were pretty less on like more on the bad, but like still decent side
Yeah.
for having written them on an airplane.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
they were still not good stuff.
Do you guys have any songs that like you're working on together currently? Like.
That's a secret.
Oh, okay,
We'll
okay,
talk
okay,
about that
okay.
After, like at the end, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can get to that. We can get to
Yeah.
that.
Some important announcements that
Alright.
you know what it, you know he knows. You don't know yet. Well, you kind of know, but don't tell him. Okay, so anyway, so that happened, and then we like a year passed. I graduated high school. You know, I was out of it. I was like, bye.
Mm-hmm.
And then they played on the fall one, like when I was in college. I didn't want to play with them because I had college. They thought I was mad, but I was actually just trying to be in college. Like I was actually
You were just busy.
yeah, I was just busy. But you know, and honestly, I should have just showed up that day and played with them. Honestly, because I had my stuff and everything. But you know, I guess I was like, I thought I was prioritizing this too much, and I ended up not even being like super busy. Because I thought I was gonna be like really busy because of my classes and stuff, but
Yeah.
like, it ended up I wasn't. And then like, yeah, I don't know who told me if it was him or like the other guy from the other band that played on that show.
Mm.
Because here's the thing, we don't get much love from that school, and it's mainly for 2 reasons. One is because well, we're not like, you know, I don't know, we're not like the dudes that were there before us. These guys called Mano Beach. I don't know if you've heard of them. Like they're in
Sounds
TJ. They're
familiar.
playing in TJ now. They're not here anymore.
Yeah.
But they ditched the school pretty much. They were like the school band. Like they ditched, like the unofficial school band.
Yeah.
And like, cause everyone knew them. But you know, for us, you know, I mean, at least me, no one knows me. You know, like no one knows me. Like my friends know me. You know, but like
Yeah.
not like the whole school like them. And I mean, I'm pretty
You're,
sure
you're
his friends
speaking.
knew him.
You're speaking of Southwest or City?
Yeah, Southwest.
City.
Southwest.
Oh, okay.
Southwest.
Okay.
That's about what we both went to. But anyway, so like, you know.
That's the one we all went to.
Yeah, that's the one we all went to. Yeah, I'm sorry. But anyway, so, and then there's the fact that, you know, I don't know, we just, like, the first performance was kind of ass because of me, because I was learning everything. But,
Yeah.
like, anyway, so the next couple, they had to play by themselves, you know, without me. And they brought in this other dude called Owen. Shout out to Owen, by the way. Listen to his album. It just came out on SoundCloud.
Oh shoot.
He's starting out like with his like uploading and stuff. So you know.
That was dope.
Yeah, you
Really
know,
dope.
shout out, kind of, you know, mild shout out, Owen Ray Mason, you know, yeah, because you know after what we put him through, you know, poor dude. But anyway, so they played there, and you know, I think Diego told me it went down pretty bad.
For us?
Yeah, I mean, he told me like it wasn't like very like, you know.
It wasn't structured, but it wasn't bad.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure it wasn't bad. He just told me, like, I just asked him, like, how was it? He was like, you know. But I mean, whatever, you know. If I had showed up, I probably could have played with him. Like, it's not like we had already practiced, like, for, like, what, a year
Yeah.
before. So, like, we already know, like, I mean, so much so that the coffee house after that one, it's just a little nice little segue here, you know.
Yeah.
I did play with them. And it's funny. Well, here's the thing. This is mainly why Matt is not with us anymore.
Matt the drummer.
Yes, Matt the drummer. There's no other Matt in our history.
I know, but like just like for people that
Yeah.
don't know, it just like
Yeah, for the
disclosure.
people in the audience.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, he said, "Oh, we got a spot to play at the coffee house," and that's the thing. When they played without me, this girl, I'm not gonna mention her name because I don't want to fucking give her fame,
Yeah.
but she invited 3 other bands that were like from San Diego,
Okay.
and among them was one of them like from, you know, Diego. Diego's this guy we go to school with, or that I go to school with. He's in the music club with me. He plays drums, but anyway, his band and 2 other bands were there, and you know the main reason they don't like us as much too, is that, well, we're not on their level, you know.
Yeah.
At least in terms of experience playing live, and you know, just the members and quality of like our sound and stuff. Like, I mean, not sound, but like our like playing and stuff. Cause like we play well together, you know, but like
Mhm.
they were like, you know, dudes that have been playing for like, I don't know what, like 3 years already
Yeah.
at minimum.
How long have you guys been playing?
Which is like, we're like fetuses, like in terms of like playing like us together as a band, like live,
Yeah.
technically. Yeah.
So you would say like a year?
Yeah, like a year.
A year.
Like
Okay.
in the 2, like, yeah. Anyway, so we that's another reason why. And again, she invited bands again this time, like when I was playing, we were gonna play with them again. And the thing is, we had no spot. Like I wasn't in school anymore, so like I was in college already. So I relied on him or Matt to like get us a spot there if they wanted to play, you know. And you know, based on the experience they had in the last one, it was kind of crappy. You know, at least for them, because
Mhm.
he told me, like, you know, they offered the bands water and they didn't offer them water, and that was kind of messed up, you know. I was saying, I mean, every time they
Wow.
make us buy our freaking water, but you know,
Yeah.
not to throw shade or anything, but
that's
yeah.
salty. Yeah.
I am
yeah.
kind of throwing shade, but anyway,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So this time around, Matt said we had a spot, and we didn't.
At the coffee house.
Yeah,
right?
because he said he had gotten one, and he had told them like to get us a spot, but you know, due to the fact that they invited the other bands and they gave them more priority than us, they just said, hey, turns out you don't have a spot. Like the girl told me, like, hey, you guys don't actually have a spot, and you know, like Matt's crazy or something. No, I didn't say that, but like, you know,
Yeah.
technically that's what she kind of meant, and then the day of, I told Matt, well, like, hey, man, like, you know, they said we don't have a spot. And then he was like, and then she texted me, and she was like, well, you guys win, you have a spot after all, because one of the bands canceled, more like 2 of them, you know, Yeah. So, so you know, us being the complete heroes that we are, because you know we love our school totally, and we totally have to save the show, man.
Yeah.
I'm exaggerating. Obviously.
No, yeah, I know.
We're not
I
like
know.
that.
Yeah,
We're not,
I
we
know.
don't,
You
we don't
sound
have
so
that.
salty, dude.
I know. I already know. Like like.
I'm just being
you're
sarcastic.
pretty chill.
I'm not trying to be like salty or anything. You know? Nah, I mean we just like we were like, that she told me that, and I was like, whoa, hey man, like what's gonna go like down? And then wait, is that actually recording? Yeah, it is recording.
Yeah, you're good. You're
Just
good.
making sure.
Audio's
Anyway,
pretty good.
Breaking
so
the fourth wall.
just tap the camera like, hey.
I know.
No, I'm just kidding. No. Anyway, so then I get out of school, right? I get out of class in college, and I come down here, and then I go back home, and I get my guitar and my amp and stuff, and like. No, I had left my amp at Matt's house, so I have my guitar. I'm outside waiting in the freaking rain for him to pick me up.
Yeah.
And then I told him, like, bro, so, like, you have Johnny to play with us, right? And he was like, no. And I was like, what the fuck are you gonna, like, I don't want to, the thing is, I don't like to play without, like, at least the three main instruments, you know, like drums, bass, and guitar. Like, if we don't have that, like, I'm like, what are we, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, we have to have Johnny. Like, because, I mean, what are we going to do, get some emergency bass dude? Like, no, just screw that. I'm not going to pay some dude to, like, play with us.
Yeah.
You know? So I said, I'll hit Johnny up, you know, like maybe he'll want to play with us.
Mm.
And then I hit him up, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sick, dude." So
I
I was
was
like,
sick.
"Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
you were
sick.
sick?
Yeah,
Dang.
he can tell you all about that." But yeah. So I was like, "Dude, come on, please, we gotta play." Like, you don't even have to strain yourself that much. Like, I swear, because he was like, "You're like a sore throat, right?"
Yeah, I was coming off of a cold. Like
Oh yeah.
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 That was the deal. So I was like, "Dude, like we'll go pick you up." And then eventually he said, "Just like fine."
They
Not
didn't
like-
pick
not
me up.
Not like fine.
They
Well,
didn't pick. I had to walk home.
We kind of picked him up.
I had to walk to school
Yeah.
in the rain.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
It was
it was
raining
raining.
too.
Yeah, it was
Oh
kinda-
my god.
Because Matt was being like a bitch about it, like, "Oh, I don't want to go pick him up." I'm like, "Well, bro, it's tough shit, man. We got to get someone to play with us."
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm a guy. I mean, if I had a car, I would have picked him up, like big time. I would have just gone inside of the apartments and freaking picked him up. You know, because
Yeah.
I'm crazy like that. But like, you know, I'm the kind of like I like to go like the extra mile. Like,
Yeah.
no, I mean, I told them that we're gonna pick him up without telling Matt. And I was like,
yeah.
you know what?
And this was like a couple hours before you guys were gonna go.
A
out?
couple hours, like a good hour before.
Yeah.
Well, no, like 3 hours before we went on, because we didn't know when we were gonna go on until we got to the event. So the event started at 5, I think. So like we got there like we picked them up like at 4, I think.
Okay.
And then we had to go pick up the drum set and bring it, and you know we had him helping us.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah, because you know we had him working, and I didn't want to have him like do the stuff because you know he was sick.
Mhm.
But you know, stuff like that happened, and then you know we set everything up. They made us wait until the intermission to set our stuff up. No, not even. No, yeah, we didn't. They did because the bands played first, and then we went like second to last. Yeah, so we were just chilling there, like we like practiced for like 5 minutes outside, and then we went back in and we stayed in. And then, because it's inside a building, you know,
Yeah.
in case I haven't mentioned it yet. And then yeah, we played. We played better than the freaking last time. I mean, it was a win to
Yeah.
us, you know.
So for me, like in my perspective, because I remember, because I never got to like play it because I didn't really have anything to play the CD or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I know when I heard the song "Nothing," I was like, oh shit! Like my
We'll
very,
get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
We'll get to that.
yeah.
We'll get to that. Anyway.
Do you want to say anything about it? I feel like
No, not
you
yet.
guys both like.
No, I want to leave it
perspective.
until I
Yeah.
get to that part of the story. That's why.
Alright,
I
almost
want to
there?
ruin the timeline real quick.
Yeah, alright.
This is like the main source of lore people are gonna have on us, so I want to make sure it's correct.
Alright, for sure.
Like the only source we'll probably ever have. So, anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah. So we played. You know, people kind of liked it. We played the legendary song, "Sexo no Loxo," which
Oh
was
yeah.
the pinnacle of our so far of our career.
I don't think I ever listened to that one. I have like
no,
my friends.
you can't even listen to it anymore.
I know, but I remember. I know my friends did. I know Gilbert. when I
Yeah,
was just on the podcast.
everyone freaking listened to it.
I didn't.
Sadly.
I didn't get to. I don't know why. I
Yeah.
don't recall. Anyways,
You're
yeah,
good.
go ahead.
So the thing is, I mean, I kind of regret that we uploaded that because now everyone knows us as like the Sex and Loxa band, and we deleted
But
it.
I don't think there's anything inherently
Yeah.
wrong with that.
No,
though.
there's nothing wrong with the song itself. It's just like, you know, a lot of like for example, like meme YouTubers or whatever, like people know like Filthy Frank, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knew him as like, oh, like the super like edgy dude, you know, and like, and then when he started trying to do music, you know, like, kind of no one cared as much.
I think.
So
I
when you
think
do
that-
something like that, you kind of ruin it for yourself, I think.
Yeah, but I don't really think it matters too much. I think if you
I
just
know.
enjoy the
Like
process
the real
of,
fans, you know, like
yeah,
the steak,
if,
right?
if they want to stay, then and they like it, because
Yeah.
personally I like his music.
Yeah, I mean,
so
no, I'm
I
not
don't
saying.
really care.
I'm just saying, like, not as many of his fans stayed with him for that.
Oh,
you know?
well, yeah. In that case,
Yeah, not like
Yeah.
no one cared, like people cared, you know, but like,
yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
How'd you
So-
come about that song though?
we didn't come up with it. It is a cover of another song.
Oh, okay.
That is a cover of another song.
So is it just translated or?
No, it's
Or-
like
or
it's
what
no,
do
it's
you
it's the song. It started off. It's a quick little recap, you know. The original song was called Yonitz.
Yonins?
Yonitz. It's a Spanish title in Spanish, but they called it Sex and Loxo because that's what the chorus. Like, oh, Sex and Loxo, you know. But it's like it was aired. It's like a little meme, you know, in Mexico because it was aired on live TV. Like these like dudes played it and like it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, and then some dude did a cover of it. He fixed it. He made it like godly. So, well, as godly as you can make it become, you know.
Yeah.
And then we took the task of covering it ourselves.
Oh, okay.
But you know, the good version, not the terrible ass version.
Yeah.
Because you know we have standards. But, and then people just when we released that, you know, it was craziness. People were like, "Oh my God, these guys are insane." His friends were nuts. My friends went nuts. They didn't like it though, cause you know they thought of me like, "Oh, you're just a fucking meme, dude."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like-
I know.
So, but eventually we deleted it because they could have sued us for that, you know.
Really?
It's possible because of the company name is like in the title. and,
Oh
like,
shoot.
it's
yeah, like not even the main
Yeah, go
guys,
ahead.
just like the Oxo.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, no. The main guy's like whatever. They
Yeah.
probably think it's funny as hell or
Yeah, they
something.
probably
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, but like the Oxo guy's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay. Just
yeah.
for full disclosure, Oxo is
yeah,
7-Eleven, basically.
it's like a
Mexico.
7-Eleven
In
in
Mexico.
Mexico, pretty much.
like
And-
the equivalent, the alter ego, pretty much. But anyway,
well, just to say, because not a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the majority watching know, but anyway, just to say, yeah, Sex and Loco is basically like a shitload of 7-Elevens in Mexico. It's like the same thing, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
yeah.
that's
go
enough
ahead.
of a recap. But yeah, anyway, yeah, and it's funny because what's it called? Oh yeah, I was talking about CVs. So between the time we recorded the Manhood album and like this and this coffee house thing, me and Matt, we were at his house and we were like, it was pretty crappy quality, but we recorded this like five song like EP.
What is that?
It's like it's just like a short album. I don't know. I don't remember what the initials stand for. What did it stand for again?
Well, I know LP is long plays.
Long play. EP is like I don't know. It just like it's like usually like 6 songs or shorter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So and basically it was pretty ass. I mean, some of the songs, like 2 of the songs, did turn out rescuable. So like
Oh, okay.
like pretty much what I did on the other
So
album.
you had to
but,
work
like,
on it, like after.
No, like
Or what do you mean?
they came out like fine. You know, the quality wasn't great, but the songs weren't like complete like BS like what I had
Yeah.
made before. But anyway, like Sea Breeze was one of them, and then like, sorry,
No, that's a
that-
good word.
no, I'm just like remembering stuff, but like, and then that happened, but you know that was also a pretty huge not failure, but like, just no one like cared, and then that happened. That's what that was about.
Okay.
But and then Sex on a Luxo, and then we recorded nothing.
Okay.
The title of the song is nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
And that song is actually something I started writing in 2015.
Oh, okay.
But it was like I left it like until 2016.
But you came back to it.
I came back to it like multiple times, but like I kept throwing it away because I was like, oh, this shit is ass. You know, because you know all my stuff back then was ass. But like
You've like definitely. I've always seen like your guys' work is just like.
it's evolving.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Like,
I mean, my stuff is evolving. His stuff is like pretty
I
consistent.
haven't seen. I haven't seen. I just seen you guys play together, just in like
Yeah.
in your songs. That's all I can say. But
Yeah.
it seems like it's like growing and like.
He's
you
the
guys
more
are
consistent of us two. I'm like the dude that's like still trying to get his shit together.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. You were saying.
Yeah, but what's it called?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. And you know that, I mean, the lyrics were still bullshit. I mean, I'll tell you that. But like, it served the purpose. And I mean, I'd say like, I'm proud of it. I mean, it's the
Yeah,
first song that
yeah.
I haven't completely butchered, you know?
Yeah, no, that one was pretty good. When it came out, I honestly thought to myself, like, is this Bayo? Like, what?
Yeah, like, is this like, this is not
I,
Deo. Like,
I,
this
I really thought, like, who is this?
This
And
is,
then-
this is actually this is just shut the fuck up.
Well, how
Well,
good it's me.
the voice was mostly him. 'cause-
Yeah, no, I could tell that. Yeah, I could tell. But well, when I say like it was like who was it? I was like, oh shoot, is it these guys playing it this song?
Yeah,
So I was pretty
'cause
surprised.
you're not used to such quality.
No, it was just really good though. It was really good.
Yeah, but like, what's it called? You know, that was cool. And then came the other one that, you know, it's a story for the viewers, you know, because it's oh shit. No, my guitar doesn't matter. Well, I'm gonna fucking leave this right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or
It won't
something
fall.
like
It
that.
won't fall. All right.
Well, anyway, so the thing is, one time I was pretty uninspired, as I always am, and I said, what should I write a song about? Because I was like, jamming on my guitar, and I came up with some chords. And then I was like, I'm gonna write on my Instagram story, like, oh hey, what you guys think I should write about? And then he just said burger.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's what it's
yeah,
about.
Just full disclosure, because yeah, I recall
Yeah,
you,
so-
you posted something on your story.
Yeah.
And just like you said, write anything, and I just put like, I think I just put hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger.
I was just
Wait,
like,
he's the one who put hamburger?
Yeah, yeah. That was
Yeah, I
me,
told
that
you,
was
no?
me.
No.
Oh shit! Well now you know.
Yeah, I don't know what, cause like I think at the time the hamburger meme was like,
Oh yeah,
was just
the hamburger.
Yeah, just the,
The Yoda?
hamburger.
The Yoda freaking hamburger. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's like the first thing
Oh,
that came on my
did
head.
this end? Did I leave the? Did I reach like the limit?
Yeah. Of how long you can go? Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, so I just
Let me
put
do it again.
hamburger, and I guess you made a.
I wrote like the first like two verses, and I was like, hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I mean, in my eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But would you consider that like a, almost like a?
I wouldn't like not like freaking magnum opus level, like no, but
No,
like,
but would you consider like a meme song kind of?
not really, because I mean, I just wrote it like more based on like
Because what are the lyrics?
the word.
The lyrics
the-
are.
All you'll see, you'll hear it soon enough.
Alright,
The
alright.
viewers will understand.
Alright.
We'll put some lyrics in the description.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, because it's not like a meme, like you know, like Sex on the Luxon, like the lyrics themselves, but like the song, like
How many
it's
views?
kind of-
Oh my bad. But how many views did Sex on the Luxo get? Or
Like
listen?
2000,
Bro.
2000.
Really?
no
Yeah.
1,500 around there,
1,500, yeah. around
like
there.
before we deleted it
And how long was it
on
up?
YouTube.
How long was it up for?
A good week, no?
Yeah, like a week.
A good week, yeah, bro.
Dude,
Dude,
and
'cause
a
that's the
thousand
thing.
listens?
That's the thing, because it's like such a freaking meme, dude.
Dude, you guys
And
should have
somebody-
kept it up.
No, you want us to end up in
Well,
the bars,
like,
behind
like-
bars?
Well, you could have.
He's
I
like a
don't know,
lawyer, but that doesn't matter.
You
They'll
could
put
have
us behind
You
bars.
could have kept it on SoundCloud. You could have like.
Nah, man. Because, bro, the thing is, a lot of other bands have covered it, but no one has it on any official streaming site.
Oh.
All you see are
okay.
like live, like
So you're
live,
not the original that's
live
done
versions of it
right?
on YouTube, and like that's
Oh.
that, and even then, they only have them on YouTube because they can't. I mean, they can't sue them, but like, you know what I'm saying. The worst they can do there is take it down. But we had it distributed everywhere, even like the
Okay.
most obscure freaking platforms, because DistroKid does that.
Do you guys do you guys plan on like putting it back out there or no?
No.
Nah, it's pretty
What?
risky. Unless we ask Oxo themselves, like, hey, bro, can we do this?
I mean,
Like-
I feel because usually when it comes to
I mean, I'm down to ask them.
Okay, so the problem is with that song is it's not your guys' song. You guys are just
No, that's not the problem. That doesn't matter. It's the Oxo themselves.
yeah, but I don't think
Yeah.
that would be like such a big thing though. Like
It is. It is a big thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
'Cause you're defaming the brand.
Yeah, you're making it
But
sound bad.
haven't other people done
Just the
that?
title it's on its own is like, that's like, bro, Sex on the Oxo, like, that's kind of really, really explicit. And You don't want to ruin like the public image of them. That's
So
like
would you have to ask permission in order to?
we could,
Yeah,
yeah, we
do
could
that?
ask.
We
them.
could ask permission. Yeah.
But we'll only do it like if people actually want that shit, dude. Like we're not gonna.
I
try
feel
to
like
do it
people.
right now.
Okay. Well, you said it was 1,000
If,
listens.
like,
in
bro,
a
if I
week.
call the CEO of freaking Oxxo, I'm just gonna be like, hey, bro, can we just like, you guys give us permission to like put this song that like says a lot of disgusting shit that takes place in your like establishments?
Yeah, just
like
like
yeah,
the lyrics.
yeah,
And they'll be like, yeah.
yeah, totally, man.
Okay. Well, what about SoundCloud?
It's the same thing. It doesn't matter which platform you're
but
on.
haven't they done that with like haven't they done that with Nintendo or some shit like that? Like they've done
Well,
like
like-
re-edits
like
or some shit like
rappers and shit. Oh, they don't care, and usually they do like go through the process of registering their stuff and seeing if it's good or not.
that. Yeah, but for SoundCloud, usually that's for anything you want, and
That's any platform is for anything you want. SoundCloud just lets you upload it.
no,
for
no, no.
free.
But I'm saying I don't think you would get in trouble uploading Saxon and Luxo on SoundCloud.
I don't know, man. We just don't really want it right now. It's just
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we're trying to maintain
Okay.
ourselves
So,
clean.
okay, so all right, no, that makes
no,
sense.
no,
That-
we're
that
not
makes-
like mad or anything. We're just like
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
yeah.
So then, because I think I recall just listening to a little bit of it, or maybe I did listen to a song. I just
Yeah.
don't remember it.
You know, it's fine. Like
So what I would say is fuck, what was I gonna say right now? So you guys, how'd you guys feel when it was? Because you said it was 1,000 listens.
oh,
like
I was
how'd
like,
you guys feel?
but like,
because
I
for
mean,
me when I see the
I was
podcast,
because like the more views it got, I did kind of get scared. Like, cause and then he, like when he told me like, bro, like we're not gonna get sued. I was like, wait a second.
I don't imagine that would happen. I can't really.
No, I mean, if we get the thing is, if it was like super underground and like no one knew about it and like not even Oxxo themselves like knew about it,
Yeah.
I think it would be kind of fine. They could still sue us about it, but like the problem is when it gets as many views as it was starting to get, like that thing was getting way too many views in like way too little time. Like
Yeah.
that was scary.
Well, because it was like.
Spotify-
It was essentially like a meme, like Sex
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
Left.
but-
Yeah.
but not one that I would be willing to go behind bars for, you know?
Yeah.
Neither of us would be
Yeah.
willing to go behind bars
See,
for that.
the thing is, my mom's a lawyer,
Yeah,
and then
she
um,
told us about it.
and then she told me.
Oh,
and then,
okay,
And then
okay.
I freaked out, and then I told them.
And then he
and
told me
then we
about it.
freaked-
And then I freaked
and then
out.
he freaked out, and then we're like,
And
yeah,
I
we
was
should
like,
just
shit.
take it down.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever sing it for the podcast?
We
No,
would.
you don't have. No, you don't.
No,
have
no,
to,
we
you don't have
could. We could technically because
We
it's just a
could,
live
but
performance.
It's
But we won't put it on Spotify or anything.
yeah,
Yeah, that should be good, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
to. Wait, what? Like,
Yeah, like, cause like we can perform it here on the podcast and like put the podcast
oh,
on YouTube.
put Sex on the Luxo?
Yeah, but no, but watch,
okay,
watch.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
But we wouldn't be putting that part of it on Spotify. Like, I'll cut that part out of the audio.
Oh, so they
We'll
would.
probably do it at the end.
So then they wouldn't be able to hear it then.
Yeah, so cause, you know someone would get fucking sued, you know.
Well, I mean,
and because then you would get fucking sued too.
Well, we could just say
I'm all for it. It's like, cause I feel like that's very less likely, just cause I've seen a lot of other bands and other singers like not they don't so much as defame, but they mention it, but it's like
Mhm.
such a.
Yeah, it's like
I mean,
we take that to the next
if you're
level.
willing to risk it, then
I'm down.
No, because the
I'm
thing
down.
is, as long as we don't put it on Spotify ourselves, and it's just like part
Oh,
of
then
like,
now you're good. What the
it's
hell?
just part of the
Yeah.
podcast, like of the
why
podcast.
would he put his
No,
podcast
his
on
podcast.
Spotify?
He's
No,
gonna
my-
put his podcast on Spotify.
My podcast is on Spotify now.
Yeah, but why would we,
No, but
would
watch.
we put his
No, that's right.
podcast on our
No,
Spotify?
no, we're not. I'm saying like because we're gonna cut our songs out of that and put that on Spotify, right?
Yes.
the
All right.
thing.
So the thing is,
No, we
That-
don't have to do that.
Oh, I'm saying because that's the whole point of this. Of like,
the point of this is coming here on time.
no, I know, like, but like of the song, playing the songs here live. Like that's why we're recording with that.
it's whatever. It's like there's no strict.
So we can put
script
like
here.
like a little like live, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, whatever.
No, I'm just saying, you know. If you don't want to, we don't have to do it if you don't want to.
No, okay.
It's whatever. All right. Anyways.
No, I'm serio.
But
anyway.
would you guys be down to it? But later on though.
Well, at the end, so I can just cut the audio out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
way
just
at
cut the
end.
audio out. Yeah, just cut the audio out. No,
Alright,
no
alright.
trouble here. Yeah,
All
don't want to
right.
risk that shit. No,
Well, I mean, I'm saying on my podcast, like put Sex
Oh,
on
like,
Luxo.
you can put.
You
can put
guys
the-
wouldn't get in trouble. I would.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah,
I'm-
he'll get in trouble, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine. I'm just kidding.
I want people to listen to it because it's like.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, no. I'm just saying if you
The
guys are,
Library
if
of
you guys are down,
Congress.
yeah. If you guys are down,
It's like the Library of Congress. It's just for art to keep this in, like on our archives. You
all
know?
right, all right. So later
Okay.
on, they're gonna play Sex on the Luxo. Yeah, I didn't expect that, but hell yeah, hell yeah.
I guess. Anyway, so anyway, Yeah, so pretty much we deleted that because we freaked out and, you know, legal issues and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to go to jail.
Oh, but what was just the initial reaction of you guys? Because when I see my podcast, and it's because I'm not always posting it.
Like our reaction, like to like when it came out, it's like.
Yeah, and like you already have like a lot of views on it.
Well,
for the most part.
first of all,
you guys' reaction.
Well, you can go ahead and say yours first. Actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
For me, I was kind of like concerned. It's like, is this gonna be my legacy?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Is this what I'm gonna be known for?
I mean, I don't know, dude. We just released it. I mean, I asked you.
But you can't really think of it as just that. It's like that just happens to be one
That's
of
what
the
I was
things
talking
you
about.
played.
That's what I was talking about. Like, it could ruin like our fucking shit, you know?
I don't think so, cause
No, it would. Like, I mean, you saw what happened. No one cared about us after we took it down.
yeah, but at the same time, well, it's just
People
like,
do care now, but like, you know.
Yeah, but I wouldn't look at it as in that way. I would just look at it as if people like your music, they'll stick with it. I don't think it should be too much focus on if other people like it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure, like have like
I
that
understand.
thought, but it's like
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
yeah. So pretty much, that's all I would
So
say.
yeah, I mean, I understand because, you know, I mean.
Like if you like your own.
If
shit,
I was him,
then-
I wouldn't want my shit because he's actually trying to be serious about like his music stuff.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh,
I
then
wouldn't want
then
to
I
have
get
my,
what you mean.
my
Yeah.
stuff stained by that shit. You know?
I kind of get what you mean because we mentioned like Filthy Frank.
Yeah, like him.
Because I don't think nowadays he even mentions anything about his past.
probably
as far as
doesn't
I
want
know, he doesn't. So
If I were him, I wouldn't. I mean, this is just.
yeah, because there's sometimes when because I used to do vlogs and shit.
Yeah,
but
I
I
remember.
deleted all those videos.
I know.
In retrospect, I would have kept them there. I don't really care now.
It's fine.
But
They're gone.
but I did delete them just because I was like, oh, it's kind of cringy. I don't want anyone knowing me for this. So I kind of
Yeah.
get what you guys mean. I get what you guys mean.
Yeah, and I mean my reaction. I mean, I was like a little excited. I was like, really excited. I was like, oh, we're getting views, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that we'll get views for this, but like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like.
Would you guys do like that again in the future?
Like
Something
what?
similar to that?
Well, I mean,
Sex on the Luxor?
not in the same fashion that like it freaking gets us in legal issues, but maybe, I mean, who knows? I mean, it depends where our songwriting takes us.
I
or,
feel like you just need to do
know.
research on that, on like what can you do and what you can't do.
No, I mean, we know. I mean, that's why we took it down.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like,
Well, I mean, I think for me it's just
I mean, I
have
myself,
an-
like, I'm taking a class right now, like, it's called Business and Music, and like, they're telling me like all about that stuff.
Watch out now.
It's, oh yeah, watch out, man.
Yeah.
I'm a business guy. I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but like, it's the class like pretty much he's just telling us how to not get screwed by like, in the business, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is Sex on the Luxor just you two, or is it with Matt?
No, Matt's. He couldn't cross the TJ, so he couldn't go to the studio.
Yeah.
At least that's the excuse he puts up. I mean.
Oh, okay. No,
but-
because when I thought you guys put it up, I thought it was with Matt.
Nah.
Okay.
He was no part. He had no part in that. And that's
that
probably a good thing.
genius, he had no part.
But like anyway, I mean, not that we have anything against him, right? He just like sometimes he gets all kind of.
If
out
things
of
don't
hand.
work out, it just doesn't work out.
No, I
That's
mean-
pretty much it.
I mean,
It's
he's
just
gone.
like-
He moved. Like we're probably not gonna see him ever again. That's
Yeah,
I mean, so
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I was gonna say.
R.I.P. You know.
Oh,
To
so
the original Simple Tones, you'll never see it again.
but are you guys currently right now trying to grow towards like, oh, we need a drummer, or we need this,
Oh, well-
and just like become your, like, well, would you guys consider yourselves
The thing is-
official right now?
The thing is, the Simple Tones is like, I'm responsible for it, such as he is responsible for his band called. Can I drop the name?
Yes.
The Bikini Prince, because I don't know if he's ready to like
Okay.
expose that.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
But what's it called?
So you're keeping most of your stuff underground for now?
Yeah, he's
Well, I'm still registering. I'm still making trademarks. And
yeah.
Oh, okay. How do you do
Yeah.
that? How do you?
Well, it's pretty easy. Just go on the site.
Because I'm
On
trying
the
to do that
website.
with other stuff
Yeah.
currently, but you're doing that with the songs, right?
Yeah.
Like and do you
Yeah.
have them finished already, or are you currently?
Oh, they're already
creating them?
registered.
Oh, so they're made. They're
Yeah, they're
the
made. I
songs
just
are
have to
made.
polish them. Yeah.
Oh shoot! And when do you think that will come out?
When I register the band.
Oh, I thought I already.
Oh, yeah.
How long
He's
does
Yeah,
that
I
take?
register the songs. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
he-
one thing, but you have to make a trademark.
And okay.
Yeah.
And the trademark is just so like no one can copy it or anything
Yeah.
like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a brand.
Okay.
Yeah, like for his band, you know, like his band is the brand,
Yeah.
and then his songs are like protected by like copyright. and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
That way, no one screws him over.
Yeah. Because I only know very little about just music
I know.
industry. all I know is just listening to music and
Hey,
just.
man, I'm not an expert either. I mean, he's more of an expert than I am.
All right, so.
But anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so. Wait, what were we talking about? What were we talking about?
DMT.
DMT.
Keto.
Yeah, man, totally.
Keto day.
Keto.
But yeah, let me just finish the story real quick, so like we can get to the actual good stuff. Shit. Yeah, just hydrating myself. Sorry. Anyway,
No, don't worry.
So yeah, I mean, and then that's how we got to where we are now. We made that song like hamburguesa.
Oh yeah, you guys.
I think I'm gonna start trying to tell people like it's a French name or some shit, so we like sound cool
Yeah.
or something.
Here, keep telling your story. I'm just trying to check real
But
quick.
as far as expanding, for the simple tones at least,
Yeah, we're good.
and I'm also trying to have this for his band because the thing is we don't have a drummer, right? Like,
Yeah.
neither me or him, like for our bands.
Yeah.
But the thing is, luckily we have remember Diego and like he has his band. His band broke up, and I'm not. He said he's down to play with us, because I'm pretty tight with him, and I'm pretty sure they're pretty tight with each other too. I mean, not like on me and Diego's level, but like, you'll probably still get along most likely. But anyway, like the thing was we're planning to have like a little live sesh coming up, or we're
That's
gonna
dope.
record a few of our songs, like ours, and then also Diego's, because Diego's backing us up on the drums.
Mm.
And his friend that was in his old band too, like his name is Carlo, not name dropping or anything, but like and he also decided to join us playing bass. So it's gonna be 4 of us in that live sesh. Now, depending on how that goes, if somehow, some way, we reach a little agreement, like little sort of merger,
Yeah.
kind of not merger because they don't exist anymore, but like they decide to like join our dark side. You know what I'm saying? I could probably and they can both go to TG, so like we could potentially have them play for both of our bands.
Where do you guys usually play your music?
What do you mean? Like where?
Like, yeah, when you guys are out making the music.
Oh, like
where
recording it?
Yeah.
My studio.
Well, his studio, yeah,
That would be your house, right?
yeah, his house.
What?
Pretty
There's a
much.
designated like.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
in his
okay.
room, pretty
oh,
much.
Okay, yeah.
And it has like a
kind of
little-
like
Yeah,
yeah, kind of like the podcast.
yeah, but
okay.
but like he like had it like custom freaking like made.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to say shit that like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because basically we
yeah.
so we stole land basically.
Okay.
Because it's TJ and there was just like an empty.
Oh
lot.
yeah, Oh, go ahead. I'll say something after, but yeah, go
Don't
ahead.
sue him, please.
There's an empty lot. Yeah, don't sue me. You're not gonna win anyway. So there's an empty lot next to our house, so we just kind of built a big room. So half of that is my room, half of that is the studio.
Oh, okay. See, I know that just because I went with a friend a week ago, and he was basically saying how he has like a big chunk of land. But he bought it though, but it's like so it's kind of different. But yeah, pretty much.
That's
Oh,
cool.
shit, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, and like we recorded the stuff there. I mean, he put like all the mics and like all the crazy stuff. And like I just play guitar mostly,
Okay.
and sometimes bass. Because I mean, it's more useful to have. Because the thing is, we record like both at the same time.
Yeah.
Like he played drums, like for Hamburguesa, you played drums and I played guitar at the same time, so that we could like get it done faster and like it would like be way more in time. I mean, at least on my part.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's good with like. I still have some trouble keeping on time sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, what's it called?
How about this? How'd you guys both go with? Because I don't think you haven't explained this yet. The simple tones. Like, how did that name come?
We remember at Manhood, right? When we were recording that, I was at his house. And it was like right like the week after the concert that we went to.
Yeah.
I think so. Or no, it was during spring break. It was during spring break because
Yeah,
I
it
had
was
just come
spring
back from a vacation. And we were there, and I was like, "Bro, what are we gonna call ourselves?" And then he came. He was like, "The Simple Tones."
How'd that come? Okay, how'd that come from then? Since you know.
Yeah, he knows, I don't know.
I was watching some old movie, and
Okay.
then this guy called this other guy a simpleton,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, huh, the Beatles.
Yeah.
And then I was like, the Simple Tones.
yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah,
dope. I love the
that's
name.
the premise. I knew. I
Okay.
just wanted him to explain.
Yeah.
Because he probably.
That's
he,
dope then.
He
That's
has more of the
props,
info.
props.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
Yeah, that was pretty clever on his part. I mean, it was also pretty clever on the Beatles' part, but
Yeah, no,
Not as much. No.
not as much.
It was
That's what I
genius.
said.
It was genius.
But it's funny though. It's funny because there's another band. With
Yeah,
that
there's
name
another
already.
band with the same name.
And we didn't know. I mean, How could
I
how could
think
we know?
I think I seen it.
And they're from California too. I mean,
Yeah.
hoping nothing
Well, they're a
happens
punk
between
band.
them. They're a punk band. They're like some other stuff.
If they
you know?
stick to their beliefs, they're not gonna sue us.
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing with that, because I know some people have like, because when you name a song something and then like someone else has that song, also the same name, I don't think there's any trouble
No,
in
but-
that.
No.
I don't
No,
know.
we're good. Don't worry, we're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Unless they somehow decide to sue us if we get big.
We'll just say Simpletons 182.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Literally.
shoot, yeah.
I'm not kidding.
182.
We're not kidding.
182.
No, 181.
Wait,
I'm just kidding. No.
181.99.
What's the
Yeah.
what's the resemblance behind the numbers? Just
Just because.
Just because. We're just kidding, dude. We're not gonna do that. Anyway, we'll see when it happens. It's not too complicated.
all right, for sure.
Shouldn't be.
So
Anyway.
but why with the name transitions? Because I know a lot of bands go through that, but why? Because it was Manhood.
No, it was the abstinence.
Yeah, it was
And
that.
then-
But why?
Well, because the abstinence is you know it's just the implications and the logo we had. I think that's still on our Facebook page. Yeah,
I
he
made
made
the
it.
logo on Pixel.
It's just a
Pixel
freaking like a little like one of those like
I think
stop
I have
signs,
it on my phone.
like one of those like prohibited signs,
Mm.
and like just two stick figures like screwing, which was pretty funny, honestly. Like it was
No, I
top
don't know.
comedy.
Yeah.
It was like the funniest thing ever, but literally, but and then we are like, nah, people aren't gonna take us that seriously, so we said the squares like for a little while, just like while we decided like on a real name,
Yeah.
Yeah. I do
And
that
then-
too sometimes.
and then the Simple Tones came out. Well,
That's pretty
he
dope.
said the Simple Tones, and I was like, sure, man, whatever.
That's pretty dope. What the hell?
Yeah, and then that's how it happened. That's the story of how we came to be as we are now.
Dang. And 'cause
And then-
I know more of your perspective, but what was like your
Yeah,
whole thing
tell,
around
tell
it?
him your side of the story. Then.
The whole thing?
Yeah,
No, I mean just like anything you want to
any,
say.
Any little bits I haven't
Oh,
like,
yeah.
completely filled.
Yeah, or just anything you want to say.
Yeah.
You pretty much covered it all, but
Oh, sorry.
yeah, it's just
I should let him speak.
No, it's all yeah, it's all good.
Shit.
Don't worry. It's just whatever.
I mean, we basically just he makes. We don't really make the music together
Yeah.
because like a lot of bands have trouble doing that. You know,
Yeah.
they have
Like,
musical differences.
We don't
have,
write the stuff
We
together.
have a lot of creative.
Yeah, they kind of.
differences.
That's what
I mean,
So
lately-
that's why we have two bands.
Lately, I've been trying to like suit myself more to his like tastes, like a little bit more.
Okay.
Like if I were to make stuff like only on my, like if I made an album on my own, it's probably like way different than the stuff I've been
Yeah.
making
Oh,
lately.
okay, that makes sense.
But you know, I've been trying like for the sake of us cooperating and stuff, like trying to like make something
Yeah.
more suitable, like not softer, but like
'Cause-
less freaking crazy,
Yeah, because I always.
Then I would be making it.
I always thought. Well, I didn't always think this, but I always wondered how is it that like a band makes, not necessarily makes the songs, but like do they all have it individually? So that's basically what you guys do, right? Like,
I mean, I write my stuff, and he writes his stuff.
but you
and
guys
then-
work on it together, right?
Yeah, I mean, when we recorded, like for example, my songs, like, I mean, he had some creative process like involved in there. I mean, cause like, I was like, hey, I'm recording you with him. I might as well like let him
Have-
shape it a
yeah,
little bit, too.
yeah.
Cause I mean, it's not like I'm not like a purist, like I'm not gonna be like it has to be this way.
Yeah.
We're gonna record it with the original.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you're
know?
not strict about it. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, you remember, right? I was like, cause it
Oh,
came,
my
it came
bad,
out
my
different.
bad.
It came out kind of different than I originally thought about it, but I was like, and he was like, oh, dude, like, is that? I was like, yeah, man. Cause I remember he told me that like later after he recorded it, and I was like, no, it's all good, man. Like, it's good that he has influence over it, cause at least I'm not like I could be like making some weird ass shit, and then he'd be like, oh no, man, let's try to do it this way, like just a little change or anything,
Yeah.
and it's be like, yeah.
And so
And it comes out nice like that,
Yeah. So basically, well, I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. Your perspective though. Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you did kind of cover a good majority.
No, but he needs to share his perspective too.
yeah, right.
Well, I want him to.
I guess just like meeting him and like I guess just the whole thing coming up. You don't have to explain everything, but
No,
it's like,
I know. I don't want to explain everything. I want him to also explain some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, for my stuff, it's I just do my thing, It's,
Yeah. You're like you would say you're pretty individual about your.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
well, just I do a little bit of everything, so
Yeah.
it's just,
Okay.
it's just much more efficient when you just know what you want. So I get that part, but for him, I know that it's harder because he still has some things he needs to
Improve on.
improve on.
Yeah.
So I just try to help him.
Okay.
Try to give him pointers and stuff.
Or how about this? How'd you guys come up on, like, the very start? How'd you guys come up upon just music in general? Like, oh shoot, I want to do music, or you know?
I'll let him start because mine's like kind of weird.
Yeah, go ahead. Just give me everything you got.
Well, for me, my father and my grandfather and probably his
Oh, okay.
dad, they were all musicians.
Oh shoot, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
From Christian musicians. And
Christian rock.
Yeah. Well, not Christian, rock, but you know they play
yeah.
at church. They learn.
Okay, that's
Like
dope.
choir.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with Christian rock. I was just like, but it's just like it's kind of like
Christian
funny.
Christian death metal.
Yeah. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I didn't know that.
But yeah, the thing is, I didn't even grow up with my father, but it's just I know that I have music in my genes. It's like
Yeah.
ingrained in my genes, and my mother kind of wanted me to push for that. She pushed me for a lot of things. She did karate, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I did soccer, and I didn't like that. And then I did music, and
That just stuck to you.
It just kind of stuck until I was 5. And I started playing the guitar when I was 5.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. And I started writing songs like when I was like 7.
Dang.
My first song was like a Christmas themed song. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, I just kind of kept growing as a musician.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. And because you said you kind of you feel like you had like the genes for music.
Yeah.
I guess this is my question. Because some people, for me, like I practice the piano, but sometimes I'm just like struggling.
Yeah.
But with other people, I feel like they could just kind of like improvise that shit and just like play it. I mean, obviously it takes some practice to know,
Yeah.
but I feel like they can kind of learn faster. But for you, did you think you learned pretty fast?
Well, I think that it's like, of course, you're not literally born with it, but I think some people have more musical tendencies. You know, there's like,
Yeah.
like something to
That's
the
a good point.
genetics.
That's a good
like,
point.
Like ear or whatever it be, but it's all practice, really.
You think so?
Yeah.
I like to think so too, but well, yeah, like I do believe that, but I always bring it back to because I can't draw for shit, but I know people like that they could just like draw curves and shit.
But
And
here's the thing: when did you start to like really?
that's
Start
yeah
drawing?
that that's what I was gonna say. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that is true. I haven't really put in the most practice in it,
Yeah.
but yeah, so that is so you're basically saying it's just practice, right? Like anyone can
just-
do it.
Like I can feel it in my genes, but I know I wouldn't be anything if I didn't put my 20,000 hours in.
your time in it. And was that frustrating though, the process of just learning, or
Well, yeah, the first couple of years, the teacher that instructed me basically told my mom she was wasting money.
yeah,
literally.
okay, that's dope. Okay,
But then I just and I came back actually a few years and I played for him and he just dropped his jaw.
yeah, okay.
But yeah, it's just practice really. Just keep
Oh, okay.
practicing and be passionate about it. If it motivates you, then just do it.
Yeah. See, when I play piano, I think of it. It's probably hobby rather than passion. Like I just want to learn, just for the sake of it. But because for me, I find it frustrating. But so that's how I can kind of tell. Oh, I'm not that passionate about it,
Yeah.
and I don't really see any future. But I still want to learn it. Like
Well,
that doesn't change.
If you don't get lost in it, if the hours don't pass you by, maybe it's just
Yeah.
you're not passionate about it.
Yeah, I think everyone just has their own thing. Like
Yeah.
engineering, music, any other type of art or whatever. What was I gonna say? Is there anything else though, like behind all that?
No, it's just passion. Because I can tell you, for me, when I start making a song, and I want to record it like right away, I start in the morning, and I ended like at midnight,
Really?
and that would just kind of
Damn.
pass me by, you know. Like,
Yeah.
And I have
okay.
this song, you know, maybe even 2 songs. It's just they're just there, you know.
Dang. Okay.
I don't even eat.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
I think that's like the best. I wouldn't say it's the best thing because sometimes I'll be editing. It's like that. That's how you know you love it. It's just
Yeah.
like time passes by. That's how it'll be with if I'm making videos or something like that, or if I'm just doing this. Like the time just passes by real quick, and I was like, oh shit, like I want to do more of that.
Yeah. It's just there.
Has there been any other influences though, like behind it?
Well, I guess my mom taught me. I have like a really wide perspective on music.
Okay. Okay.
Like if you go to my playlist, you'll see like
Yeah, just
like
a whole bunch of.
traditional pop or
Okay.
like Frank Sinatra and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
um, you'll see mariachi. I freaking love mariachi music. Rancheras, and indie. I listen to some indie.
Yeah.
Uh, just anything.
Now, when it comes to making your own music, do you always how do you start making a song? Like, do you
Recording or writing a song?
I would say writing. Like, do you always try to keep up with the strict theme? Like, because I know for some people, some like artists, they'll like traditionally they'll just be they'll kind of be like sad-ish.
Yeah.
I can't say what specific genre because it'll just like there's millions. But with you, it's like what type of like theme do you always go with? Like, how do you find the theme?
Well, for me, it's
every
like a
song?
feeling. Like I get this feeling like I need to write a song,
Oh, okay.
and then I just kind of start strumming the guitar, and then when I find the right chords, then I write the lyrics, and then the theme just comes to me. Just
yeah.
just there.
And that's how you know it's like whether it's a happy song or a sad
Yeah.
song or something. Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
But most of my music is pretty sad.
But you're okay though, right?
Yeah.
No,
I'm okay.
no,
I'm
I'm
okay, I'm
just
good,
messing.
I'm good.
I know. No,
You're
it's
good.
just a joke because I always
Yeah.
hear like some shit like that. What's it called? Shit, that's pretty dope. And I guess like, what about with like?
Well, you already are you done? Like
Yeah, is there
Yeah,
is there any more to that?
yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Oh,
interesting.
okay.
Oh yeah, actually, just one more question.
Oh yeah, go.
Like well, I'm not sure if we'll be able to mention it later, but you are having something releasing soon.
Maybe soon. In this year probably.
Yeah.
Probably this
Okay.
year.
So it's still a process though, right?
Yeah.
Like there's still like more to be done.
Yeah.
Is it album or song?
It's gonna be like an EP. It's like 5 songs.
Oh, okay. Oh, but you're working like really hard. Just.
Well, the songs are done, but I need to trademark.
Oh, how long does that take?
Like, a month or two.
Oh,
couple
okay.
months.
What about aside from music? Like, do you like? What do you do? Like, I guess what I'm saying is like, what are you doing aside from music? Like, I guess what's the end goal for you with music? Like, just do what you want to like, just play music and like.
Well, I don't really like want to get rich doing music.
Yeah. You just kind of just want to like.
It's just
Yeah, play it pretty much. Okay, that's pretty
like
dope.
my family, they tell me like, you can make money. They listen to my music and they're like, you can make money off of this, but it's like I don't want to. I just want to play for
Yeah,
people.
I
Like,
know.
that's why I'm here. I'm here to entertain people. I'm here to
Yeah,
make
you're the
I'm
last
here to
thing you're
make
here for is for the money.
humans feel better. It's what we do. It's what you do. Just make people pass the time. Have a good time. Just feel something.
Yeah, that's pretty good then. Freaking man, what was I gonna say about this? So that is essentially your goal, because I know everyone has like an individual goal. It's just like, oh, I want to have people feel alive, or just really happy. Like I want to, or just bring people together and stuff. So
Yeah.
for you, that's essentially kind of that, right?
Well, I believe that art is the way that, like music, especially, or any type of art.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Even making podcasts can be considered an art.
Yeah, yeah,
Video games. It's just. I think that's the way we relate to each other.
yeah. Because if you didn't have that, pretty boring ass planet.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be like, it'd just be playing. I don't know, just be playing.
Yeah, it's a necessity.
Yeah, that's pretty dope though. I had like other questions, but it'll come back to me. All right, what about with yo ass?
Okay,
with
so
you.
I mean, I don't have music not directly. My uncles, like with like my grandpa's brothers, they had a band in the 60s, 70s.
Oh,
They
shit.
would just play like covers, for the girls, just to get laid, stuff like that. That's what they told me
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
One of them plays trumpet and the other one plays guitar, and like they all play different. Well, some of them are. I don't even know. No, they're not dead yet. They're just like they don't. I haven't seen them yet, like lately. But my mom was in choir in the church. She was gonna be a nun, and then she had me.
Oh,
But,
okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that happened. So that's like as far as like having genes of like a musician. That's as far as I go. And I mean, honestly, throughout my whole childhood, I didn't care about like me. I mean, I liked it. I was like, oh, like popping my headphones. My mom got me a CD when I was like 5. It had like a bunch of like songs on it. One of those. You seen El Tigre? I mean, when Northgate was El Tigre.
Yeah,
She used to
yeah,
work
I
outside
remember.
selling the CDs.
Oh shoot.
And she got me one, and it was when I was 5. It was like one of those mixes of like songs and stuff. The one with like the little like the fedora dude with like the glasses and the mustache. You seen that one?
Sounds familiar.
It's called what's it called? I forgot the name. I know what the name is. I saved the video of it on YouTube. Anyway, that was like as far as I was interested like during my childhood. And then when I was like 9, it was in 4th. Yeah, it was a 9. I was 9. That my cousin, that he plays guitar and like he plays like shredding and stuff like that. You know, he's like crazy, like good. I mean, way better than anyone I've like met in my life so far.
Yeah. And how old were you at the time?
I was 9, and he was
Oh, you're
like,
9?
he was like 19. Yeah, he had just graduated high school. He got a job. Yeah, he had he was 19, and the thing is, you know how I live here now, like in the trailer. Well, he was living there like before any of us lived on it, and like my family.
Mm-hmm.
So because he just like didn't want to be like at his home anymore, and he was like he got a job here, so he didn't want to be crossing either.
Yeah.
So, but before that, he offered to teach me guitar because he gave me. No one else wanted.
But were you as
He
interested?
gave, no, like
in
watch. He gave me an acoustic guitar that he didn't need anymore. He just didn't want it anymore.
So he just gave it to you?
He just gave it to me because like the
Damn,
electric
what
part
the
didn't
hell?
work.
Cool as cousin.
Well, I mean, there was no one in the family that could like even comprehend how to like pluck the strings aside from me.
Oh.
I mean, like potentially.
Yeah.
So, like he gave it to me, and like I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Right? I don't care. Like, I don't play guitar, but like, and then my mom asked me like, hey, you want your cousin to teach you how to play? I was like, sure. And then he taught me like the basic stuff, like, oh, like that's the strings, that's the sound hole, that's the headstock. Have fun.
Yeah.
See you next time. and then I was like, well, shit, because like I didn't see him again because like he was leaving here now.
Mm.
And then they sent me to live with him.
Oh,
I didn't bring my guitar though with me, and I never brought it because it was in TJ. So I was just like chilling with him. Like he would practice on his guitar and stuff. Sometimes I would try to learn something on it, and I want to succeed completely, but like I would start to get like sort of the basics. Like I started slowly, like, you know, but like I still wasn't too interested.
Yeah.
And like, cause he would have like his guitar, you know, he had like freaking metal stickers on it, you know. He was like that. He had like big ass soundbar. He would expose me to all like his freaking taste in music. And I was like, oh, you know, I mean, I got used to it because you'd play it every day.
Yeah.
Like his music, and you know, and we were living together for like 2 years there because I was going to middle school here. And after that, he got a girlfriend, and he had children, and he moved out.
Okay.
And then my mom moved in, and I was like, shit. I mean, it is her house, you know. But, you know, it's, I was thinking like it's mine, but it's not.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then like after he left, I was like, shit, you know, I miss him. And like the only thing I had was his guitar that he gave me. So like that reminded me of him, and I was like, well, I mean, I still saw him in Christmas, stuff like that. But like, I was like, I used to watch what's it called? This series called Vita la Verse, right? And like one of the songs, it had a song in it, and I was like, yo, that guy plays acoustic guitar on it, and I was like, I should learn that shit. That'd be cool. And I looked up like a fucking tutorial online.
Yeah.
And that's how I started learning, bro. Like, honestly, like, once I could play that shit, dude, I was like, fuck, this is powerful. Like, this is a lot of power that I have in my hands right now. I felt like the king, literally the king of the world. But not, like, no, like,
I know, I know,
you
yeah, I know what you mean when when you learn something new and you just like,
and I was
that can
like,
expand to a
you
million
know,
of things, yeah.
Like, I didn't learn fucking guitar properly, and I still haven't, I mean, I've been trying to learn it more properly lately, but, like, I've never learned it properly. Like, all I fucking know is, like, all I fucking knew at that time was how to play that song.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, shit, you know? And then I learned some few more that from that same fucking series. And then I started learning other songs that I liked.
So did you learn by just listening? Or
like, well,
or
at
or
first
did you watch?
At first I like learned the songs, like tutorials and shit. And then I got to the point where I could learn just by listening.
Yeah. See, that's the thing I was going towards though. Like some people can just like listen to a song.
But I didn't just fucking know like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this string right here because I heard the note, dude.
Yeah.
No.
So
I'm sorry.
So how would you? I still do know some people that can just like listen to a song, and they won't be inherently like really good at it, but they could just.
And even
like,
then, I couldn't even. Like, I could like learn to like pick out individual notes, but like entire like complicated ass chords or something like that, I would give up on stuff like that because I'd be like, no, I can't. I don't fucking know what that is.
Yeah.
But like, I learned that, and then I started learning songs that I liked. Like, you know, like my mom kind of influenced my music taste as well. Like when I was younger, because when she'd be cleaning the house, she'd like put her stuff on the stereo, and like, I mean, I didn't care as much, but like I still, you know, I dig the songs, and I was like, you know, that's a
Yeah.
cool song. And she had some songs on her MP3 that I would listen to and stuff, and a lot of that, like, you know, a lot of 80s and like 70s, 90s stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
More modern. Not, I mean, like, not super modern, but like, you know.
So would you say for
Stuff
you,
you
it's
like.
like, because it kind of sounds like it all kind of started with your cousin, right?
Yeah,
That's what
honestly,
kinda-
like, cause I didn't
so-
fucking care until
so,
he came along.
Yeah, so you would say you probably wouldn't be doing music if.
If it wasn't for, if he like had moved any sooner and didn't teach me anything, I probably wouldn't have like. Yeah, honestly, like that, it all relies on that pretty much. I'm not like, my mom didn't get me any lessons. My mom didn't be like, she didn't tell me, she didn't make me do anything.
Yeah,
She
I
was
was
just
just
like,
like-
oh, just stay in school, you know, don't do drugs, you know.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, cause honestly, before music, I was like really interested in like, I was like a big freaking nerd. And, like I read a lot of like science books, and like I liked, you know, I'm like the one person that liked to do math. And I know that's like a psychopath kind of shit, you know, but like, I swear I'm not crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
But like,
No, you're good. You're good.
But like, yeah, I mean, and I mean, she thought I was smart, so she pushed me to more like for school than anything else. And I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like the genius, you know. I just learned things pretty fast, which is how I learned guitar. I mean, I just learned through getting like experiencing it. I don't like formal lessons, honestly, unless I'm like super invested in it. But like,
Yeah, I think for me, when
I-
I try to do that,
I hate,
it's,
like, formal.
it's not.
I also need to give you the book that I told you about the piano book.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
'cause that's
can't
actually a
wait
pretty
for
good
that.
book, honestly. That one did
Alright.
help me learn some piano. But anyway, and then you know, I learned songs, and then when I met him, I mean a few songs, but I didn't know. I mean, for the purposes of jamming together, I would learn the songs that he would tell me. But like, honestly, aside from that, like I didn't learn like scales, or like I didn't know what the hell like a C chord was. I just knew like, I just do this, you know. You know? And he remembers, right? He remembers like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm gonna do it. I just watched his hands and I was like, sure, I'm gonna do that. But and even then, you know, I wasn't like a god, you know, nowhere near. I was like, I would still consider myself like closer to beginner than intermediate right now.
Oh, okay.
I just know enough to like play along with him and record and maybe make some of my own stuff.
Have you done that though, or is
The
everything?
thing is, I didn't start making any of my own shit until I felt like not even comfortable until we did that song together. I was like, maybe I should start doing my own stuff too.
Okay.
And you know, it wasn't pleasant to hear, you know, but hey, it's gotten me here. And honestly, I still don't have any idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
But I think it's just like you guys like it. Like. That's
Well,
just
I like it. I mean,
yeah, it's just like.
He's had more formal training. I mean, from what I hear,
Yeah.
and he probably digged it for more than I did. So you know, I guess that plays a big part. You know, like me, it's just you forget what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That is
I know
pretty true.
I wasn't too invested in it, so you know, I'm not like, perfect. I'm not even like good.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's good because he's been playing since he was 5, you know. And he put the time into it, you know. And you know, they told him, hey, you can't do it. Well, guess what? I fucking can. And he showed him. And my cousin, you know, I mean, I didn't have any like rivalry with him. I didn't go like, hey, I can play better than you, because he can fucking shred me away like any freaking second. But like, when I played for him, like afterwards, like when I see him on Christmas or stuff, he just goes like, hey, you know, you're doing something, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not fucking perfect, but you know, you're going.
Yeah. Are you guys ever really
We're very close because you know we did live like for 2 years together.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Oh shoot, dang.
Yeah, I miss him a lot. I miss that a lot.
And then
Yeah.
did you guys have you guys ever played like together?
Nope.
Have you ever thought of it?
It's funny. No, I mean he's an adult, like he's like a whole ass adult.
Okay, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
He's busy
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
We can't even like begin to talk about that because it's like it's not possible.
yeah.
I mean, it'll be cool, but it's not really possible.
Oh shoot.
Like
dang.
at least, I mean, he just had to have fucking children, But like, anyway.
But for you, okay, you do music. Obviously, it makes you happy. Like you like doing it. Like you have. Like,
It's a sense of satisfaction. Like, hey, I did this shit. But like,
do you
am
think
I,
it's like
like-
your main thing or your side thing?
well, it's always been like a side thing. I don't make it my freaking personality. Like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna wear a Pink Floyd shirt, man, and like to school, and I'm gonna freaking and I'm gonna like bring my guitar and I'm gonna start playing in the middle of the class. Like, no, but like not to that point, But like, I guess it's not as much it's a hobby, but that I've invested a little more in,
Oh, okay.
But not too much though.
Yeah. Well, what would you say is like your? Well, you don't.
My
even-
main thing.
Yeah. Do you know? You don't.
Listen,
really
man,
have to-
like honestly, my main plan was like I just need to get a nice job, man, and like pay the bills, like, and then some,
Yeah.
And that's my main goal, Whether I pursue it through music or anything else,
Yeah.
that's just my end goal, I don't.
So it's kind of just like
yeah, I'm not
anywhere.
trying to. I don't want to depend on this shit just like him, I'm not. I don't want like, I get joy out of it, like hell yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, keeps me awake at night sometimes, but
Yeah.
aside from that, I'm not like a tryhard,
Yeah.
I don't want to be a tryhard ever.
I think that's the same thing I do with like just videos. Like I think of it as probably like just like a side. It's like
Sorry.
not my main because I like to
I'll
do a
make
whole
a
bunch
dent
of
as
other
well.
stuff too. I was gonna say. My bad. Freaking.
Go. It's fine.
So it's like, so for you, you would basically, yeah. So it's a side thing, really. Kinda
Yeah, I
a little,
mean,
but you're just investing more
yeah.
time in it.
Mainly because I'm not, I don't know. I mean, I had invested a little bit, but like
I mean, for the most
yeah,
part.
For the most part, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, it keeps me off the streets, hey, it could be worse.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, no, but I mean, if I hadn't done music, I mean, I'd probably just
I think I was gonna ask, like, how do you think you guys,
well,
like, what do you think you'd be kind of doing if just music wasn't? Well, it's kind of saying if music wasn't involved, because it's like still there, but
yeah, but like, if we had never.
I guess for
become-
you, is it your side thing? Or?
Well, for me, it's like my purpose.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
It's like why I'm on Earth, It's,
yeah, yeah.
It's like for I believe in God, I believe everyone has a path, and I just think that's my thing,
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
dope
what I
then.
came here, but it's not my source of income. I'm gonna become a lawyer.
Okay.
That's gonna be my income to support. It's like what Disney said. I didn't make movies to make money. I made money to make movies.
Yeah.
So I'm
okay.
making music. I'm making money. I want to make money to make music.
Yeah. Okay, that's dope. Then that's dope. But yeah, that makes sense though, because it's like. Well, I know for some reason their main purpose is just like to do, like this just to make money, but just like that's kind of like the sole purpose of it.
For what?
Like if you're out here just making music just for money.
What do you mean?
Like no, I'm saying because there's some people that just, I guess I would say probably rappers, but you can go like any other way. But like,
reggaeton and stuff.
yeah, probably where
Like, they make music to make money.
yeah, like that's.
Well, yeah,
like,
that's just the
main purpose.
industry, and it's funny because, like, the industry is directed by boomers who had
Go off.
who had. Okay, so it's directed by boomers who had the most like transitional period in music,
Yeah.
in music industry and history. So that's just kind of ironic, but it is what it is. It's just, I'm just here to make my music.
Yeah.
And I don't really.
No, but that's dope though. That's
I don't,
dope.
I don't really care if like I make money off of it.
Yeah.
It's my purpose.
Yeah, I think that's like the best thing you can do, because. Well, I wasn't really gonna transition towards anything, but I was just gonna say, I mean that's kind of really what success is just like. I know, because I always go about this on the podcast. It probably gets annoying, but I'm always like, that is kind of success. It's just like, just doing what you love to do. That's pretty much it. And but I think people always think about doing the music, not all the time, obviously, but like doing the music for the money and just like that being its purpose, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, me, like I said, I just want a freaking job, you know.
Yeah.
So
you
like,
kinda
just
do it.
like him, you know, I don't intend to make money off of music.
But if you do, like, you won't like.
I mean, well, I won't freaking quit my job for it. That's for sure. I'll probably be like, it'll probably be like, I don't know, 2 years before I get like a really really good job
Mm,
at like minimum,
okay.
like best case scenario, like freaking somehow I climb with the, I don't know, corporate ladder, whatever. But like if I'm not gonna probably like quit my job just for music, you know, like
Okay. Well.
like that's what you're going to like. I'm not doing music to make money.
Okay.
Because I mean, I haven't seen a fucking single. I mean, I have seen 1 cent from it, but like that's it.
Really?
You know.
Oh, shoot,
So
man.
like, you'd be pretty sure that by this point, you know, it's not really about the money. You know.
Yeah. Oh,
You
shoot.
know, like, I don't know. I don't go about like, hey, I hope we make some money off of this song. Like that's not my whole purpose of making it. Just like him, you know, he does it because he loves it. You know.
Yeah.
That's his
like-
purpose. And I mean, it's not my purpose, but I also like it.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Alright, how about this? How about this? What are you guys' like favorite like genre in music and stuff?
Genre? Well, it depends really on what, like where I'm at.
Yeah, I think.
I know it's
think
kind
for-
of it's cliche, but it really is, you know.
Yeah, I think for me it's just like it just really depends on the mood.
Yeah.
I think I'll listen to anything. I think the only thing I'm not the biggest fan of, just I'm not really into screamo. It's not my thing.
Yeah,
I don't think many of us are, honestly.
I don't like really heavy music. I just
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It's
can
not like I don't see the art in it. It's just that I don't like it.
I just can't understand. It's like for the most part when it's just like screamo, like heavy, not heavy metal, because there's heavy metal and there's screamo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I think I just don't like seek joy out of someone yelling in my ear and shit. When
Well, I don't put it down, but you know I don't get it.
yeah, the same here. It's like everyone has their own thing.
Yeah.
But I guess it's on the side of like just music, just like what's like okay, I guess.
Well, for me, what I make, I guess I'd call it indie. You know, it's just
Oh, okay.
that's kind of like the genre because it's like what appeals to me.
Yeah.
But right now I'm listening to a lot of mariachi. Actually.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
A lot
yeah.
of Jose Alfredo, Jose, all the Joses.
Yeah,
all of them.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
dudes named Jose.
All the dudes named Jose. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I mean.
This is the Stray Cats. We're going to Stray
No.
Cats.
Oh, you're going to
concert
the Stray Cats. I'm pretty freaking stoked for it.
For the what?
This called they're called the Stray Cats. It's a band you wouldn't know about.
Stray
Them. They're pretty indie. Yeah.
This
I'm
is-
just kidding. I mean, my taste, aside from them,
Yeah.
honestly, I like more heavy music than because I mean I'm literally his polar opposite. I'm like I fucking like so not exactly like the heaviest shit. Like I don't listen to fucking metal. Like that's too much for me.
Yeah.
Like, how do I say this? My cousin, like, him again. You know, I told you he would put on his like music and stuff, and honestly, he fucking made that shit like seep into my brain. Honestly, so that's kind of why I veer more towards heavier music. You know, I still dig like his like you know some of the songs he showed me. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. You know,
Yeah.
like I won't listen to it every day, but it's definitely maybe going in the playlist. You know.
Yeah. Are
But
you-
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna obsess over it, like, and you know, same here with me, like, he won't obsess over my stuff that I listen to, you know.
Mhm.
I've shown him some like some stuff that he might have liked. I don't know, I'm not him, but but like, you know, aside from that, like, I just like I'm not gonna say any bands because he didn't say any bands either, but like like you know, for example, I mean, my taste is just like I don't know.
I picture you don't like rap for some reason. I don't know why.
No, I mean,
Do you like
my
rap,
mom
or-
listens. My mom listened to like she had a fucking Eminem song. On
Yeah,
her.
see, I knew there was something you guys didn't like.
Like my mom had like a fucking Eminem song on her MP3 that it was the one called Stan, but like I'm pretty sure everyone fucking and I just liked
Everyone
it.
knows that
Honestly,
song,
I
yeah.
just liked it because of the sample, the fucking sample from the other song that has at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the only rap song I've ever listened to like in my younger years that might have like made me like. I don't like rap. Like I don't fucking like it.
Yeah.
Not be, mostly probably because like, it's like, the most tryhard community ever that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
It's all over the.
It's here and there. It's like.
Like, dude, like literally, you played this in the music club, like in my school. We played in the spring semester. We played an Iron Man rap cover that this dude just fucking rapped over us playing Iron Man, and you know it was okay. I mean, on our end it was okay. I don't know. we couldn't hear him because he was like fucking going off.
Yeah.
And I was in the stage, but like, as far as like rap, I don't like the BS like putting out an album every like second like nature of like nowadays. If I were to listen to any rap, it'd probably be like the old school one, and even then,
Yeah.
I would have like a really limited like I don't listen to any rap, you know. You know.
Yeah. I know what
And
you
even
mean.
then, I don't listen to it actively. I don't have that shit on my playlist. I just listen to it.
I kind of had that
sometimes.
feeling that you didn't.
No, but like, do I hate it? No.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I can work with it, you know. But like, am I gonna like?
I
Absolutely
feel like you
love
would,
it?
if it plays like, you probably just skip over the song, probably most likely.
Skip over it. I mean, depends. If I'm on the trolley, just like keep
Okay.
wasting time. Probably I
Okay,
wouldn't
what
skip
if like
it.
someone like Drake or
But-
something?
But like, if I was like, am I gonna sit alone in my room listening to it? Hell no.
Yeah.
That's for sure
Yeah.
not. But aside from that, I don't like metal. I don't like freaking bluegrass, all that freaking farmer shit. No, I'm sorry.
what about you? Is there any like you don't inherently like or probably overrated or something?
Well, for me, it's just if I listen to it and I like it, I like it.
Yeah, you
it's not
kinda-
about identity, you know. It's not like, well, I'm not the guy who listens to rap, so I wouldn't listen to rap, or I'm not the guy who wouldn't listen to country. I like a couple country songs.
Yeah, same
there's some
here.
really respected.
Old Town Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I'm
yeah.
talking like Kenny
No,
Rogers.
I know what you mean. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, it's about the song, not the. It's a Rolling
Cool.
Stone song called "The Singer, Not the Song," you know, or the song, not the singer.
Yeah. Wait, is that
Yeah.
what it's called or?
Yeah, that's what the song is
Oh
called.
shoot.
Well,
So it's not the singer. I don't really idolize people because people are flawed. You know, we're humans.
Yeah,
We're all
I
flawed.
don't think anyone should.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of unhealthy to.
yeah. I think you should appreciate the art and split it from the person.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about this when because a lot of people tend to think of famous people like artists as other. What do you like think about that?
What do you mean other?
Like they don't even think of them as humans; they think of them as better than humans.
Oh well, that's just.
Ariana Grande stands.
Yeah, it's just like, or
Well,
just
that's
like,
what you mean, huh?
yeah,
Like
it's
they
pretty-
idolize them.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah,
What do
like-
you think? Personally, I think that's unhealthy.
Well, it's not only unhealthy. It's just it's untrue. You know, we're all human. Like we all have this. We all want to be happy. Really,
Yeah.
it's just. That's why when I listen to a song, I don't really think about the person. I think about the song. you
Yeah,
know?
same here.
Because
Same here.
Art is like it transcends people. It transcends what we are. You know, it's what is it? It lives you beyond. You know, it's a legacy.
Yeah, but I think it's pretty bad when people are like, "Oh, he's famous. He could do whatever he wants,"
Oh yeah.
and just because they have like a, I would say you probably have like a much more of a responsibility if you have more fans or something. But
No, it's just. I mean, like, for example, like
Yeah,
let's say PewDiePie saying the N word. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
like just
Figure.
just for an example, you know, a kind of PC example.
yeah,
It's like, so what if he said the N word?
yeah. I always thought that too. I'm like,
Yeah, like
I really didn't care when he said it.
I don't think anyone cared.
I
Aside-
really don't think anyone inherently
by
cared.
now, no one
I
cares,
think
you
it
know?
was just like people just trying to bring him down, like just
Yeah.
so they could
Yeah.
make articles about. I honestly didn't care.
cancel
I,
him.
Yeah. I could care less if he said it again, and I didn't really find it because I know he didn't mean it. You know, like-
Gilberto's watching by the way.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah.
This
so,
ain't live though on YouTube.
Yeah, so- anyways, where was I?
Yeah.
I was saying. Well, yeah, I just think it's like kind of bad when people are like. I want to say it because I had. No, I won't say it there. I was gonna say I had an ex like that, but
No, it's fine.
okay.
You're not-
I'll just say this. I'll just say this.
You only
You
get
don't have to say names.
Only get personal if you want. It's your podcast.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if she'll watch this.
Safe space.
Anyways, but I'll just say this. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really like. You can do personally. You can do whatever fuck you want.
Yeah.
I don't care. But it's just when you idolize someone like Post Malone, but you see them as you don't even see them as people anymore. You just see them as like, oh shoot, he's up here.
Yeah, he's
and
like metahuman.
Is the guy
yeah, pretty much like that. If anything, I kind of find that annoying.
is the music machine. Like
Pretty much.
he new album. Disregard your health. Make a new album.
Yeah. Oh my God,
You know what I'm
dude.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, I get what you mean. Like, they view them as like some sort of like, especially like when you don't see them live, or like you don't see any videos or anything, and you just listen to the song, and you're like, for example, like him, Post Malone, like, oh, this Post Malone guy, like you just forget he exists and like that he is a thing between the music and you. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the one that makes it. Like, but you just think like, oh, the music just comes out of like nowhere. It's like money growing on trees. You know, it doesn't fucking work like that. Someone makes the trees into the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, the money comes from wool.
I mean, yeah.
So money does
yeah.
grow, but it grows in shit.
But you know what I mean.
Money grows in
Yeah.
I'm
shit.
trying to
It's
make
like-
a sort of analogy.
No,
Technically.
No, I'm not saying like, oh, you know. Just,
Yeah, no, I'm just messing.
I know you are.
Anyways,
But anyway,
man, what was I gonna say after this? What about with you though? Is there any music? I know you said you don't like rap, or you not that you don't like
the
rap,
thing is,
but
like he mentioned, I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna try to be like, how do I say it? Like, I don't hate the entire genre, you know. I just hate like some of the like the new stuff. I hate that, you know.
yeah.
Not hate it, but like I just won't listen to it.
Personally, I'm not the
But,
biggest. I'm not like the biggest fan of. Because it's kind of overplayed already. It's just when you hear a rap song and it's just always talking about. I don't care. Sometimes
Yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
I'll dig it. Like
I know what you're talking
just like
about.
this-
Yeah.
when and it's just like talking about bitches and just like, just like
Yeah.
just like.
Not to be a purist or anything. You know?
Yeah, look,
I'm
no,
not like
it's like
I'm
yeah,
not the church, you know.
Yeah, I'm not
I just-
either. No, I'm because I like some of the songs, but when I kind of hear them all be the same thing, it's kind of like
Yeah.
I mean, listen, you.
'Cause-
Beethoven, Furelise, that was basically him writing about a bitch. You know?
You know, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that the bitches is what's wrong. It's the fact that everyone's doing it, and it's turning like, I don't know. I don't want to be like that fucking mom, you know, but like,
Yeah,
But
it's
anyway, like for example, if I don't like a genre, it's because the music I've heard from it just doesn't appeal to me, you know.
yeah.
Depending on no matter who it's by. I mean, I guess that's kind of like basic or whatever. Like, oh, you just hate this genre. Like people that say, oh, I listen to everything but country or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I know, I get that, and you know, I guess that is also a problem. Like maybe I should expand my taste, you know.
Yeah.
But like, honestly, some of the stuff that I've heard from some genres just makes me like, I'm like, yeah, I probably won't like anything else, you know.
Yeah, I've had the same.
But like
thing,
something
too.
like I don't know, like for example, prog rock. You know, recently I fucking bought that vinyl that he was with me for this band called King Crimson, right? And that's the first prog rock I've heard aside from like maybe Roundabout, which is like a fucking JoJo meme, but like wasn't aware that it's prog rock. You know, I didn't care. But like, for example, that like, I found some more enjoyment of it now that I've heard it like, and then I've listened to some more of their albums and I listened to some other prog rock bands like, dare I say, Tool. But like, you guys probably don't have that much context on that, but maybe some of the viewers will.
Tool.
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 You listen to them? You've ever listened to
I
them?
know who Tool is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it.
Because one of my professors is also obsessed with them, so I'm like,
Oh, okay.
you know, the
Yeah,
bass, yeah. It's to the point where the studio gear is the freaking Tool studio gear. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too much into that. But anyway, like that, you know. And I guess that is kind of messed up by me. Like, oh, I don't give artists a chance sometimes, you know, just because I dismiss their genre like that.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I should, you know. Like some stuff that he's shown me, like from some artists from
Yeah.
genres that I don't listen to, like that's okay, you know. I like it. It's pretty cool, you
Yeah.
know. But like, it's gonna take, you know. I'm the guy that you have to convince, you know, for some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be like, oh, you know, I'm the guy that you have to convince. No, I'm not trying to be like fucking unique like that. You know, I'm just saying like, that's just how I am. Like that's my nature, I guess. But I don't want to set that up as my personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you.
Yeah.
I
I don't want to seem like that.
I have a good question. Just because.
Go ahead.
It always kind of seems like the almost the personality is same. But what do you guys think is what do you guys think about, you know, K-pop?
I mean,
and you know the
can
fan.
You,
the
you can
fandom.
share your opinion at first. If you
I
want.
just wanted to ask the question because I was just I don't know, you guys. Yeah, just do you have something to say about it?
You know what? Whatever makes you happy. I mean, it's like.
Stop trying to be a purist. You know you want to say
No,
something.
listen, like.
No, yeah, you're good. You're good.
It's
No,
like-
I know. I'm just
It's
messing
like
with
the
you.
We're
Beatles, you know? The Beatles were basically the K-pop of the.
Because of them,
of
K-pop
the
exists.
60s. Yeah.
Fucking boomers.
If you look
I
at their
mean,
haircuts,
yeah.
it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. You know, girls need someone to idolize. You know, I get that.
They need someone to freaking.
Yeah, they need to. They need someone to lose their innocence over. But
Yeah.
But it's just.
Oh, sorry.
But I've never seen like a genre
Sorry.
like that where it's like, cause usually, I kind of always see them post the same, like people who are a big
Like,
fan of.
you remember Big Time Rush, dude? Yeah.
I feel like that's different though.
Remember One
It's like-
Direction? Yeah, like it's the same thing over and over. It doesn't matter. Girls are gonna fucking go crazy over someone. They're
Yeah.
just different generations,
and they grow over it. You know.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then the genre dies. You know.
and then they cringe at it later.
I think I think I only find it weird because it's just like.
Except for the Beatles. I mean, no one cringes over them. As
Oh
far as I know.
no, nobody does that. I don't
Well,
think so.
some people like.
You cringe over the Beatles. Don't
Sometimes.
lie.
Well, yeah, but I mean.
What you do?
I mean, sometimes like over their early stuff, or like their later
Oh,
stuff, I'm
yeah,
more open towards,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But that's just me, you know. That's just me. That's
Yeah.
just me. I don't wanna. Yeah.
I think the only reason I find it weird is just because it's not, like, not saying I don't. Well, I mean, I've never listened to it, but
Yeah, you're good. You don't have to.
because it's just like, it's a different language, pretty much. That's all I would say.
Yeah,
it's just like,
Music's
exactly.
very commercial. You know, it's just it's pop. It's K-pop. It's Korean, and
but why do you think people find it cringy?
cringy.
Yeah, like I feel like this is cringier than what the bands you've said. Just like
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, let me tell you real quick my perspective on this, because I've seen so much shit about this. Because like, look, watch, my sisters listen to that shit,
really?
but they don't. They're annoying about it, yeah, but they're not like K fucking Twitter, you know? Yeah, you know, that's like that's the
Yeah.
disgusting part of it. It's the fans.
Yeah.
K-pop itself, you know, I don't see anything wrong. You know, they're doing their best, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but like,
I actually
but, like,
feel bad for
for the K-pop dudes.
for the K-pop
Because
groups
the thing
because
is-
they exploit them really. Like,
Yeah,
Really?
And watch,
if
watch.
you see documentaries
Yeah.
or some other concerts, they faint because they have to practice. Like it actually takes a lot
Oh,
of practice
shoot,
for them
yeah.
to. So yeah, it's like anything. It's the fans. It's like you said. You know the. It's like Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's cringy because the fans make it cringy. If you look at the show, it's
You
not
had to
bad.
bring that in here.
It's a really,
Yeah, it's a really good
it's a
show.
really
That's
good
really
show.
high IQ to understand it though. I'm sorry.
It's a really good
I'm
show,
just kidding.
but
I'm
the
just
the
kidding.
fans make it.
Yeah, the
cringy.
fans make it. Like the dude is from the McDonald's, like, oh, Szechuan sauce. That was staged
Yeah.
though. That was staged though, so no one got
Yeah.
hurt in that process.
Yeah.
But like,
But I know what you mean.
but
though.
no,
Table
the
got
thing
hurt.
is like, and you know, I have some friends, you know, like female friends that have, you know, because what guy am I gonna have like, as a friend that listens to that, you know?
I
But,
don't.
like,
I don't.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
I don't.
I have faith in you.
I was no. I was,
Like,
I was
I'm
gonna,
just kidding.
I was gonna say real quick, like, well, I don't really know any guy that listens to.
Me either.
I just happen to know like some girls that listen to it.
Exactly.
I don't know.
So where I'm going with this is that they've told me like, oh, they also hate like the actual like mainstream like BTS or whatever the hell. They listen to like their own little like whatever the hell like. But that's mostly because the people I've talked to like they actually like the Korean shit. Like they don't just listen to BTS. You know, like normie ass like girls in elementary school listen to that shit. They don't even know what like they're saying. They're like, oh my god, you know.
But no, it's because here. This is what I'm trying to get to. Is like, the
Yeah.
only reason I find it weird, not weird because it's like. It's just a like. Wouldn't you have to listen? Wouldn't you have to learn the language to get the lyrics?
Exactly.
That's-
Like
Well, it's just I don't think music is always about the lyrics.
Well,
Yeah.
that too, but like.
Like classical,
Like-
I love the opera, but I don't know how the fuck.
like.
They're all talking about their fucking wiener, but I don't know what
Yeah.
they're talking about.
Exactly, like-
you know, it's German. It's
Fucking more boomers go like to fucking listen to the symphony
Yeah.
and like some
Yeah,
dudes like
yeah.
singing fucking like I don't know like
they,
some
they
French or
do.
whatever
They just talk about their
in French
wieners.
or some shit like that, and they're like, oh my god, but then K-pop they're like, I don't know, I don't want to sound racist. But like, I'm not
It's
gonna
talking about
impersonate that.
eating dogs.
I'm not gonna impersonate that, okay? But like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
the same shit. It's just people get shunned for it not because the fans are so annoying.
It's because of the fan. It's because they have a young fan base.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
And that like if you have an old fan base, it's like they can be cringy sometimes, but like you know, they they're chill.
Yeah. I
But
don't
like if you have like 10-year-olds, like I don't know, PewDiePie, you know, not to name, you know, not just not no slander on him, but like like for that, you know, his fans are like, you know, yeah.
But I
It
feel like
depends. It depends who
I
you're
feel like-
pandering to.
yeah, I feel like this one's different because with One Direction, I understood that, like, it was whatever's. and
Yeah.
then Big.
Boy bands, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just find BTS or just K-pop in general just out of the ordinary.
It's because it's found it's reached like a new level
yeah.
that no ever like fad like ever before has reached.
Yeah.
It's like
I tried listening to it.
One Big Time Rush, One Direction, even the Beatles, they haven't reached the levels that these guys have freaking reached, and it's, you know, a lot of factors because, you know, more modern stuff and stuff.
Yeah,
but, like,
technology and being
yeah.
more exposure.
But like it's the fact that they've like reached every crevice of everyone's household. I mean, if you had sisters, they'd probably listen to it too. If doesn't your sister listen to that too?
She had a face. Yeah.
Don't bring it in. I'm not trying to bring it into here, but like, just giving an example. So like, you know, everyone has been freaking exposed to this because, I mean, mainly because of the stuff we have nowadays.
yeah.
Like if the Beatles had that, you know, who the fuck knows what would have gone down. If One Big Time Rush, even those guys, even those freaking guys, if they had like the stuff we have today, they would have been even bigger, you know.
That's true.
And it's the fact that it's the new stuff, you know. If you tell like a girl that hasn't listened to BTS yet, you tell her about Big Time Rush, she'll be like, whatever.
Yeah.
But then if you're BTS, I'm like, oh my god, you know, craziness. I'm like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like it's the fact that they're so new and so like, and like everyone's been like everything already exists, like, it's just yeah.
I think it's just the more exposure, the more.
Cause they got something. I know, cause I know what you're saying. They got something, a little something
Yeah.
that is making the people go nuts, and no one like. It's kind of hard to pinpoint what that is. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the memes itself is like.
Aside from like the popularity and like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
group, like, you know.
Anyways.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, and then, you know, the whole thing you said, like, oh, worshiping the freaking music, like, big time they freaking do. But, like,
yeah, that's like the main thing I was just going at. It's just like, I feel like there's more worshiping with just K-pop now.
Yeah, like, you don't see freaking, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you do see people fucking worshiping Ariana Grande or whatever, but, like,
Yeah.
but, like, not as much, like, on that level. Like, I don't know, it's just, nowadays, stuff, being like, mainstream just makes you have, like, the most annoying fan base ever, honestly. If we were mainstream, we'd have the most annoying fan base ever, probably.
Well, it's. I think it's like. Well, I'm gonna bring back to all the examples we said, like the
Yeah.
Beatles and.
Yeah,
And,
go ahead.
PewDiePie. They started pandering. They pandered to a younger audience, but
Mhm.
then as they grew as musicians, their fans also grew as like people.
Yeah.
And that's why they got more serious.
Yeah, and I don't know if BTS is gonna do that, but you know,
Well, no, because
they're not.
They're not the ones who make the music. It's,
Yeah, they're
it's actually like Korea who makes
like,
it.
for example, like,
They have a whole program in Korea.
and
like,
just
encourage
like
you
us,
to
you
be-
know, Korea is no much different than us, you know, because same with biggest pop stars right now, top 10, they don't write their own songs. Even if you would make even if they said they wrote them, they don't freaking do that.
So
They're
they-
lying.
Wait, so they don't
They don't.
write their own?
They don't write their own
No.
music, dude. It's the same dude that writes all their music, dude.
Yeah.
It's the same dude. I don't know if you watched any
They're all
videos on
controlled
that.
by boomers. It's the same as
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
that.
a boomer that writes all that shit, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
they
that.
know they know what the people like to hear. You know, it's like that one video I watched the other time. It's like, why do you hear the word tonight so much in pop? Because that shit makes people like, you know what I'm saying? There's like some sort of like psychological fucking level to that
Yeah.
shit, and it's like
A lot of
kind of
the-
messed up. But you
a
know,
lot of the American pop is written by some guy named like Frank or something.
Yeah, something like
from,
that.
From like Sweden or something.
yeah,
Oh,
and
shit.
it's I mean, it's just pretty much that. But like, same with Korea, they have their own. You know, they have like the darker like K-pop that's like, you know, more indie, and it's hard to believe, I know, but like that's a thing. Friends have told me about that, but like I didn't believe them.
Yeah.
But like now I do, and I'm not defending it in any way, but like it's the same thing going on there that's here. You know, at the end of the day, any country, it doesn't matter where you are. There's gonna be that one mainstream thing, that one dude that's writing the songs for all the groups that are so popular, and you know,
Isn't that considered a
The mar-
ghostwriter?
Yeah, it's
well,
ghostwriting.
technically,
I mean,
right?
well, yeah, obviously,
Yeah, just
because you're not
ghostwriting.
writing it yourself, are you? No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
that guy. The same that same dude that's running for Ariana Grande is running for, like, I don't know, Barty B,
Cardi
or whatever
B.
her name, Cardi B. Yeah, yeah. And like her name was actually What was her name again? Originally, my professor told me last night. He was talking to us about that. Her name was Barty, no, something like that. Bacardi B, and then she got sued by the Bacardi guys, and then she freaking had to change it. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about that, but you know that was a little factoid, you know. Little factoid, just dropping the knowledge on you guys, you know. I'm not an expert, but just, you know, just relating a story. But anyway, yeah, I mean, anywhere you go in the world, it's gonna be like that. So you know, if you enjoy like their music, you know, fine, you know, like just
I think
just let them be, dude. Just let them be, like
that's what
if they like it, they'll grow out of it, you know, like not to go back to his sister, but like she grew out of it. My sister probably will.
Yeah.
Sisters, well, the only one of them likes him a lot, but like they'll probably grow out of it. And you know, everyone goes through their phases, man. I mean, it happens. You know, that's part of listening to music. Yeah, man. I mean, like you went through your phases. I went through my phases. You went through your phases, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you went through your phases, but everyone's gone through their phases. Everyone like, you know, I don't know, gorillas at some point, and then they grew out of that, and not necessarily as maturity, but like they just grew, like they just didn't like it anymore, and they listened to something else now. Like, oh, now I'm listening to, I don't know. Nirvana. I don't know. It's a generic example. I know, but you know, it doesn't really matter. In the end of the day, just listen to whatever you want and support the artists that you like, so they keep on making stuff. Yeah. Even if they spend it on cocaine,
Except for
it's
Nirvana,
fine.
because Cobain is dead.
Well, yeah, if they're dead, there's no point supporting them. But like, unless you really, really like the music. But
did you guys listen to Linkin Park or anything like that?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like my cousin listened to like that kind of shit. Not even that. Like just more like leaning more towards metal, but not really. Like just more alternative rock.
I listen to more to like My Chemical Romance
and 80s
like,
stuff.
I don't think I ever.
Damn.
Or Asking Alexandria, you know, all those bands, those emo bands.
I think
the original emo.
See, I haven't heard. Well, I've heard probably a couple.
I never cut myself though, so I wasn't legit.
Oh shit. Well, you don't have to do it,
man. For the most part, because I did have emo friends like in middle school, and they were always like recommending me that song. Or not that song, but
the
like,
band,
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, or like
yeah, bro, this shit's tight.
And also, what's Pierce the Veil, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Because it was somewhat screamo in some of their songs, right? So that's why I couldn't get into it that much. But I'm sure they did have some songs, you know, I never downloaded, but it sounds nice and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was what was the thing that they always called it? Like, oh, I'm not emo, I'm like scene. What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, see, it's like an aesthetic, you know.
Yeah, that's
is it
the
where
aesthetic,
like you kind of
right?
Is it like being goth kind of?
Yeah, it's more like
it's different shit. I'm pretty sure. I'm not an expert.
You know, just
I didn't go through that phase. I went through a different kind of phase. But anyway.
Yeah, I know I had an ex like that in middle school. Where it's just like, I think she had said like she was seeing. I'm like, I don't know what that is. But anyway, she always tried recommending me that type of music.
Self-awareness.
Yeah, she always tried recommending me that music. I'm just like, not into it. I don't know.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I mean,
we all have our own things. You know?
Yeah,
because I mean,
I'm pretty sure now it would be
in middle school, bro. In middle school, like when that shit. I mean, that's when people are going through like their phase at like the peak usually.
Yeah.
Aside from high school, but you know, it's
your
middle
peak.
school. That's like the peak. That's like
your
the
middle
peak
school
phase.
is your peak.
That's like your peak phase. Like if you go through a phase, that's your peak right there. I didn't go. Honestly,
middle school is peak.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's when you saw all the fucking emo ass kids, and then they all grew out of it by high school.
Yeah.
They all just became addicted to rap and started saying the N-word to each other. Yeah. Anyway, at least that's for my generation. Anyway, I don't know about you guys. Well, you're in my
We're
generation.
from the
but
same
like,
generation.
well, you're like a year younger than me. So like,
still the same.
like
freaking
like your
generation.
class is like the guys that are like, you guys are some. Actually, I don't know how to describe you guys.
It's
you
the
guys,
same generation.
You guys are
okay?
some
kind
but
of.
you guys are on some like weird.
You were
kind of
born in
stuff.
2001.
Yeah.
My generation is like my year, like my class is like was kind of lame, because honestly you can't lie, they were kind of lame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you guys at least had like some like personality, you know. But like my year, it's fuck no.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't dissociate from them. Like if I see them on the street, I'm like, hey, hi, but like, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, just listen to whatever you want. It doesn't
Honestly,
fucking
yeah,
matter.
you could listen to
Doesn't
whatever
fucking
you
matter,
want.
honestly.
Yeah.
I personally don't care. It's like
Who's gonna criticize you? Who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna take your iPhone out? You
I know no one's
Yeah,
gonna like.
no one's
knock
knocking your. No one's gonna knock at your door and freaking punch you in the
Yeah.
face. For
Hey,
listening
could you
to-
stop listening to Nirvana or Pink Floyd or whatever? I don't know. I'm just
All right, so like
yeah.
that's kind of like the only the only questions I
Oh,
had.
sorry.
But I think
I keep doing that. Sorry.
I do have. Oh, so you wanted to spill something at the end, like you have your guitars here for a reason.
Oh, I
we
mean,
do have
are we
guitars.
that? Are we at that point already?
I think so.
Well.
So do you guys feel comfortable? I kind of want to hear it, the Sex on the Luxo, but do you guys feel comfortable playing it? Or?
Are you sure? I mean, it's up to you. I'm whatever.
I mean, if you guys play, because this is gonna go on YouTube and Spotify
Yeah.
and stuff.
Nah, we'll just leave it for later.
Will you guys play?
Unless you really wanna.
I kind of want to hear it.
We can play it for you afterwards. Unless you
Yeah.
really want to play it.
I mean, you guys
Oh,
wouldn't
shut
get
up.
you guys wouldn't get in trouble or anything like that. Is it that?
You think it is? I mean, he's trying to make me do it.
Yeah, right. They're
That's not even the right. That's it. It's a Sartani. Yeah, that's sorry. You want to do this shit?
Just do it, man.
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Alright, they're gonna
Alright.
play Sex on the Luxo.
We'll regret this later.
Alright, yeah, that's right.
You still have your pick?
No.
No mames.
I have a pick. I
No,
think.
no. Oh, you have a pick? Like for the guitar pick?
Yeah, I have a guitar pick there. Do you need one?
Yes.
Let me see.
Yeah, cause so we can have it ready.
I'll find your pick later.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. They gave it to me for free, though. I didn't pay for it.
Damn, I have a pick somewhere here.
Now for La Cucaracha.
Let me see.
It's like, you just say it like in a sexy ass Spanish accent.
Can you do
Like,
that?
La Cucaracha.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
No, it's like,
puede cantar.
no, o sea, tú es como si se tocara algo en chingón y hacer nomás.
Let me see.
No, y digo que no soy chingón en la cucaracha, nomás digo. O ese güey. Is that Led Zeppelin?
Oh, I found it. Here you
Oh, thank you.
go. Nope.
Oh, damn.
Hoy
Is that-
picks.
Damn.
MySpace.
What does it say?
Damn.
It says MySpace.
That's
Yeah,
ancient.
it's from MySpace.
Oh.
Oh, look at this.
Wow,
It's
what
got
the
like
fuck?
a-
Yeah.
damn.
Can you sell that to us, bro?
Yeah.
I'll give you 10 cents for it.
Alright, Sex on the Luxo.
¿Es de metal, güey?
Let me see.
No.
Ah, ok, pensé como dices eso. Okay. So you want to start off with that one then? Just to get it out of the way? Oh, actually, let me get out some lyrics. Because we might need them right now.
Alright, for sure.
For some songs that we're going to do together.
Alright, for sure. How many songs did you guys want to do?
Like a few, like quite a few.
Alright, for sure.
Quite
I
a
mean, if you
few.
don't mind.
Quite a few.
They're not-
Yeah,
they're not-
what the hell?
They're not
full
too long.
concert?
They're not too
I
long.
know, right?
They're not too long. They're not too long. Don't worry. It'll be fast.
But Sex on the Luxo. Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll make this like a highlight.
No. I'm just kidding. No, it's
Yeah.
fine. Okay. It is ready. We are doing this. You have like a sort of
What's up? A stand?
yeah.
I can hold you if you want.
Oh, you can hold it. All right.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Not yet though. Like this
Yeah,
one is like, this one's like
okay,
natural.
yeah.
This one's like natural.
Which one are we doing first?
600 lux. I mean, if you wanna. Do you consent?
I consent.
This is the slower acoustic version.
Which one did you guys release?
This one.
Yo no era un niño normal.
Yo no era un niño
normal. Era un poco pervertido y un poco sexual. Era un marcatextos, no podía creer. Sonaría fluorescente, me quería coger. No tenía novia, era muy mentiroso, pues había dicho que había tenido sexo en el Oxxo. Sexo en el Oxxo.
exceso. Con marcatexto sexo. En el Oxxo. En exceso.
Con un marcatextos.
Yo no era un niño normal. Yo no era un niño normal. Era un poco perdido, un poco sexual. Era un marcatextos, no podía creer. Su amarillo fluorescente me quería coger. No tenía novia y era muy mentiroso, pues había dicho que había tenido sexo en el Oxxo. ¡Sexo! ¡En el Oxxo! ¡En exceso! Que es un megatexto. Sexo en el Oxxo en exceso. Sexo en el Oxxo en exceso. Sexo en el Oxxo en exceso. Con un marcatextos.
Hey, that's what's up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
We clipped.
Yo.
Whoa, that can be fixed later.
Yo, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's gonna be a highlight. That's gonna be a highlight.
Oh.
I'll get in trouble for it or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not putting this shit on Spotify after all. I'll just like put like a long ass clip of it so no one claims it.
So who's the original?
Children Garden.
That they made that.
They made the song. Yeah.
Children Garden.
Children and garden. It's like children and garden like in
There are
Spanish.
two dudes who play.
One of them plays bass and one of them plays guitar, and
Okay.
they're just really crappy. But they honestly they did it for the meme. I think
Yeah.
that's my opinion on it.
Is
I
it
don't
on
know about
YouTube?
Yep.
Oh.
All the songs they played on that show on live TV.
They
in
played it
Mexico.
on live TV on Canal
Like on a
5.
battle of the
Oh,
freaking
dang.
bands, dude.
Dang.
Like officially.
Dang. That's
Those guys knew what they were doing, man. We could learn from them.
I'm
just kidding. I'm just
From
kidding.
Just that song. Just that song.
Okay, so first one, what do you want to do first? One of yours, right?
If you want to.
If you want to do it
Nothing?
right now. No, like one of his. Like I don't have the lyrics for his songs. That's why.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna sing it.
Ella no es.
Ella no es. Entonces era.
Wait, so what's this song called?
Ella no es. It's in
Oh,
Spanish.
ella no. Oh,
It's by
okay,
him.
okay.
It's by him.
All right.
It's a sad song.
It's yeah. That's what. Hey, that's what we're here for today.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
1, 2, 3, 4. Ella pretende llenar los zapatos de una mujer que dice que se va y vuelve. Ella no es cualquier mujer. Ella toma tu alma y tu ego y te hace enloquecer. Tú sabes que es mentira, cualquier cosa que no diga, ella tiene el poder de hacerte comprender que es el aire que respiras, que no hay otra mujer tan divina, que ella es lo único que hay. Cuestionas tu propio ser, quieres desaparecer, no cabe en la sociedad esa extraña femina que todo le aborrece, no se sabe a dónde va. Ella te guiña cuando pasa, viene el lugar llamado casa. Tú sabes que es mentira, cualquier cosa que no diga, ella tiene el poder de hacerte comprender que es el aire que respiras, que no hay otra mujer tan divina, que ella es lo único que hay. Cuestionas tu propio ser, quieres desaparecer, que es el aire que respiras, que no hay otra mujer tan divina, que
Like
There we go.
Fuck. Yeah, that's really dope. When are you releasing that?
It's one of the it's in the album.
Oh, that's in the album. Okay, that's dope. Wait, what's the album called itself?
It's gonna be
Do you have
self-titled. Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, like?
just like he just the beginning prints, you know. Like
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
dope.
like
That's
when a
dope.
band puts like their own name on the album, like that's what self-titled.
That's dope, dude. Love
Yeah.
it. Hell yeah.
I like it too, kind of. Yeah. I would listen. I would fucking fap to it.
Yeah,
And
dude.
afterwards, if you want to listen to it, I don't think I could put it on the podcast, but I have the recordings on my phone.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah, if you want to listen to it, yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
I already listened to it, but like you can listen to it. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's next? You wanna see? Ah. Puedes cagarla si quieres, perdón.
Is this nothing?
No, not yet. We're gonna do
All right.
we're gonna do this number called
I just have one question though. Is are you guys coming up with, or because you guys work individually, kind of?
Yeah.
Are you making a new song currently, or is this it? Or is this?
It'll be at the end of the podcast. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll make any announcements.
I think we've been for like 2 hours or so.
All right. Don't worry.
No, I'm not.
It
No, I'm
won't
just
take
saying.
long.
I'm just saying. It's just like
We'll be
it's
done
a pretty
pretty
good
fast.
podcast. No, I'm liking
So
it.
yeah,
Don't worry.
we're doing that one.
Okay, this
The
one's.
burger.
I'm Burguesa. Playing on Burguesa right now. All right.
I'm
Yeah,
Alright.
hamburguesa.
I'm Burguesa. Alright,
Hamburguesa.
you guys aren't gonna copyright me though, right?
Nah, bro, nah, you're
Well, he
good.
can't.
Well, I can.
Yeah.
I can.
No, you
the whole,
can't.
the whole pod.
I give my whole consent.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, why? You didn't write that.
No, for my son.
Oh, your son. Oh no, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Wait, why did you say you give consent though?
Right now?
Because then you can't copyright them.
Huh?
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Alright,
kidding. I'm just
alright,
messing
alright.
with you. So can you just like hold it like for both of us,
Oh yeah, for sure.
in case he decides to join on?
Is it just this page or is it?
Yeah, just that page. They're all one page only.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's not a second.
Okay. Ready? We're gonna like a little slower than earlier. Yeah. So. Meat that's inside makes your mouth come alive. Flesh tastes so strange. You're questioning it this time. Should you ever think about the time you tasted life? I bet you find it's not about you or me. It's about life. We're not emphasized. All the flesh that lives all from your soul. It makes the world go round, makes it roll. The laws that sustain me, they experience so much more. It doesn't feel right. You shake out loud. Will they ever comprehend? Make it only feels like a rage. If there's no way you can survive this big ordeal, no more life. Death is time. All the feeling carelessly shows itself. Makes us all think about what we do for more. It's all the worker of your life. What's always deep inside. Your heartstrings plucked on the rings. Never gets worse. You should love it, see. Yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
Don't
Yeah.
worry, it's good because I messed up on his song. It's only fair. I mean, it's not like anyone's gonna seriously like take us like seriously in this podcast anyway.
Yeah, that's weird.
But like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know
There's
what
no
you
mistakes,
mean.
only slight detunings.
Yeah.
It's all part of the act.
It's all part of the act, man. We're supposed to mess up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Is there anything
Next
new you
one.
wanted to try?
next one. Oh, let's play one of his next. Actually, that's actually we're not doing that one today.
Oh, not this one.
Yeah.
Which ones are you?
Just flip it over. We're just gonna do one of his right now.
All right. How long did?
Just do Te Quiero? Or save that for last?
For last. We always say
Then
that one
let's
for
do one
last.
of yours.
No, let's do
two.
one of yours because I already did one of mine.
Ex-
La de Ferrari, la de chocolate.
No, es que no va a sonar porque está muy el micrófono.
No, sí suenas, güey. Sí suenas.
Wait, which one did you guys want to do?
No, we're gonna do it right now.
Oh, his?
Yeah, one of his.
Oh,
This-
okay.
The first one I told you about. This is like the legendary one. The first one we ever like played together.
Oh, ever?
Well, it's
Oh,
the first one it's the first one I wrote for us, you know?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay, look.
Yeah, pretty much.
From the window I stared, happy couples everywhere, and I was just alone with my thoughts. A box full of chocolate, a girl like you I've never met, but that doesn't matter anymore. February 14th, loneliness and morning. Let's not rest. February 14th, loneliness and morning. She's not mine. February 14th, loneliness and morning. That's alright. February 14th, loneliness and morning. She's not
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Okay, now, okay. So
Is this the last one?
no, I mean,
Oh, okay, go ahead.
so you want to do this one first, next?
Sure.
Alright.
This is one of the only good ones from Manhood.
Oh, that's from Manhood. That's from
Oh
Manhood.
yeah, that goes way back. Well, not really, but yeah, it's way back. So just hold it like for both of us because
Okay,
we're both
yeah,
doing this.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so ready? illustrated characters, they come to life in the minds of children. They've got tickets to ride.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, okay, alright. Okay. Yes, we did that in the original. That's what I was like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Anyway,
Pretty cool.
we should
Yeah.
close off now with.
Yeah, we should probably do one more. Right?
Yeah, just one more.
Yeah, last one.
So we
last
can get
one.
over
Tequila?
this. No, we have to do nothing and then tequila. 'Cause
Let's
that
just
one's
do
pretty
nothing
fast.
then. Let's just do
Oh, alright
Do
then.
nothing.
Yeah.
Fine.
Alright, so this is one of
We're
the
breaking
ones.
tradition now.
Because he probably is more likely to get copyrighted if we sing tequila.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sex on
I-
Loxa was enough, dude.
They put a new rule on where it's just
Even if you sing it right, like even if you like hum it.
No, well they changed that now, so like you can hum it, you can say it now, so it's not that strict. But if so now it's like more, I would say my brain can't process right now, but I'm trying to
it's
say less
fine.
strict. But yeah,
Yeah.
but if you do play longer than whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so this one.
Let's
That's
just
it.
do it.
Alright.
Nothing.
Alright, so you can also play.
There's the last one.
Last one, yes. I said what? No, I'm just kidding. You could also start it, but it's fine. The girl that had my love is gonna
though.
Not many bands are consistent like that, okay?
That was really awesome though.
Oh man, that was cool. So,
Yeah. How long have you been
Yeah.
on the podcast for? This is
Like
the
a good 2
This
hours.
is the longest podcast I've done.
Well, I mean,
I think.
we're
But
glad
I
to
liked
take,
it though.
We're,
I
we're
liked
glad
it.
to take the podcast length virginity.
Yeah.
Time flies with us.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun and
Well-
discussing K-pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, but
And
that's
remember,
pretty good.
kids, you peak in middle school.
You peak in middle school.
That's your peak.
Yeah,
Quote
I feel
by
like
Angel.
I feel like there's gonna be a meme. Like
Write that into
middle
the
school is
history
your
books.
peak.
Write that in the biology books. Write that in all the books.
Biology books.
It's
Middle
literal.
school is peak.
Hey.
After that, you just start to.
You just start dying.
You just
after
start to
middle school.
decline, bro. Humans aren't supposed to live past middle school, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they said you weren't supposed to live past 25. You're not supposed to live past middle school.
Take it from me.
Well, I wish you guys luck on everything though.
Bro,
I really
same
do.
to you, dude.
Same to you.
Oh, yeah.
You already know I'm gonna help you out with like getting a,
Oh,
a
yeah, the
nice setup
videos.
here.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pretty fun podcast though. I actually enjoyed.
Let me end this.
I think that's pretty much. Let me see.
I
if
ran through
wrote
3
anything
live
down.
videos.
That's pretty much it. Do you guys wanna? I think we're gonna end it here.
Goodness, Jesus.
Do
Yeah,
you
I think
guys-
that's good.
Do you guys wanna promote anything?
Oh yeah, a live session's coming up for us,
A live
and
session?
be on the watch for the Bikini Prince too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the hell, dude?
But-
It's awesome. Freaking keep doing your thing. You're gonna. I already.
But
know
it's at
that
his
you-
disclosure. Don't expect anything yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like.
yeah, don't hurry him up. Don't rush him, please.
Well, when do you think your stuff? Because you've never really given me a date or like anyone.
It's like November. By November for sure.
No.
Tentative date.
All right. If not November, then December or something like that.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you can, man. Like give him some
And-
time.
okay. Yeah. No. I'm not.
Yeah. I know. I get you. But,
Yeah.
you know.
Bikini Prince, right?
The
Bikini
Bikini Prince.
Right? Okay.
The
Oh, shit.
Bikini Prince.
Don't sue me. Don't sue me.
And I won't show you.
This is the first time anyone's used that band name, so yeah.
Yeah.
This is video proof.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're
Don't
right.
spoil it for everyone else.
This is all document.
Yeah. This is all documented.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you?
Well,
is there
just this, man. We have a live session coming up. I mean, City College is gonna be popping with a lot of live music
Wednesday, right?
because. Shit, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. Fuck. No, you guys didn't hear that.
No, they
Shit.
did it. They did it. It's
Ah,
fine.
god damn it.
Okay, go ahead though.
I didn't even eat okay, beans. Okay, sure. Sorry.
Go ahead. What
Anyway,
were you
the Simple Tones is the main thing right now. We're having a live switch coming soon featuring Diego Mosquera and Carlo Herrera from Creme.
All right.
Hopefully. I mean, it's probably that's a plan. And you will see all of what we played today, maybe, and hopefully some more. Probably not his songs, but depends on him. I mean, if we will credit anyone that puts their songs on it, you know,
Yeah.
because I'm not like an asshole like that. You know, but like, yeah. Look forward to that. That's coming on Spotify. Listen to us on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh, because we only have like 3 fans right now.
I mean,
There's 36 listeners so far, but hey.
I know. Honestly, no. Check these guys out. Like, it's really cool.
And hook us up with any live venues that you know about. You know? that's what we're into. That's our kink, you could say.
Yeah.
You know?
Is that pretty much it though? That you got?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
sure.
I mean, unless you got any other
No,
cool
that was a
stuff coming up.
perfect note to end it on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's here.
Yeah,
Don't eat beans.
Don't eat beans like me. Well, I didn't even eat beans, but somehow I
Don't eat,
still
don't eat
managed to fart.
teriyaki from Jack in the Box. That's
Yeah. He's gonna fart
Yeah.
right now any second. Any second. I'm just kidding.
I think we're gonna end here. All right, guys. If you want to check us out. We're now on Spotify, Apple Podcast. I believe if you listen to Google Play or anything like that, I believe we should be on that.
Subscribe to
And-
Hot Cock 007.
To what?
Hot Cock 007. That's my YouTube name.
All right, just give me.
Just kidding, I'm just kidding, man.
All right,
Just
for
kidding,
sure.
go ahead,
Sorry,
go
but
ahead.
if you want to check us out there, if you want to check out the Simple Tones, I'll leave a link in the description. Right, you guys will have. All right,
Thank you.
yeah. Yeah, make sure to check out their stuff. But I think that's it for episode 6. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Nice having us on your pod.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us on your podcast.
Yeah,
That's
for
true.
sure. Let's just end it.
We
all
gotta
right.
just end it
Yeah,
right there.
all right. Thank you guys for
I was
watching.
trying to say thanks for
have
having
a
us
nice,
on
have a
the
nice
podcast,
day.
but I messed up.
Yeah, have a nice day. All right.